Oh,
Hello, everybody! Welcome, one and
Hello.
all, to Novice DMing for our Curse of Strahd campaign. My name is Liam McKinnon. I am your dungeon master. With us today, we got Noah, we got Padon, we got Kylah, and we got David. They are all here. Fun little announcements for today. First thing you're going to probably notice, Liam is in a robe and drinking stuff because Liam is sick as a dog. He's not feeling well. So, yeah, ow, ow. Normally I would put a little bit more oomph on that, but it hurts my throat. So yeah, I'm drinking tea. I'm drinking ginger drinks. I'm drinking lots of stuff to take better care of myself. So that is kind of what's going on. I've just realized that my ability to comprehend a lot of stuff is also kind of slow. I just realized, what is it, punching stuff into Google for a second, that I spelt the wrong word. I didn't realize it for a couple minutes. So that's fun. That's where my brain's at. But I'm still ready and geared up for today. Just let me know if something takes a little while for me to articulate or to get through. Um, it's because this thing needs to be cleared out, and sometimes I will just mute myself so I'm not coughing into the microphone because I don't want everyone to hear me cough up my lungs. So yeah, if there's ever a moment with that, it's just because I'm doing that, just to make sure it's a pleasant time, because I don't know if any of our viewers get grossed out when they start hearing people cough all the time here. So doing that because I care about you guys. Other announcements. First of all, Deadmonton is coming to a close. We are in our last week of Deadmonton. We have two more shows, and they are our lights out shows. They are basically performances that we do where in the haunt, we turn the lights out, we give people one glow stick while they're going through, and they try to, have fun inside of the haunts. So that's really fun. It's really awesome, and Deadmonton this year has been really great. I've loved my character. It's been a really positive experience this year. And yeah, I really love the team. They've been very supportive as I've been sick for one of the days that I was working. Other announcement, It's a Wonderful Life for the Walter Dale Playhouse. I am in that. I'm going to be playing Clarence the Angel. I don't know if that announcement was something I made last time, but it's official. I'm going to be a part of that show, not just as well, it's like no longer am I a voice consultant with it. I'm now an official role, so the role has switched, but I am also helping understudy when the other actors are, if they're ever gone or sick, like now. But yeah, it's going to be a really great time. I'm really excited. Other things on the horizon, just kind of getting some stuff figured out and seeing what we're going to be doing with a new year coming up soon for Novice DMing to do a bunch of shows. YEG D&D's got a lot of cool stuff coming up, or not sorry, Improv I should say is getting a lot of new stuff. On the 23rd of November, with Sorry Not Sorry, I'm going to be doing my first PC role, which I'm very excited about. I'm going to be playing Rusty Nail and Board, which I don't know if you guys had remembered during the Fringe run. There was that person I played jumping in with a poncho and doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff. He's going to be a PC, which is wild. I didn't think he had PC energy, but I'm very excited for him
Does
to be
PC
coming
stand
in.
for politically correct?
Yes, David. PC stands
Okay.
for politically correct individual. I'm playing a
Okay.
politically correct individual in our Dungeons and Dragons show.
I'm proud
David,
of you.
it stands for player character.
Oh, I see.
That's what you guys are in our campaign. You're the player characters, the PCs, and then I bring NPCs, which are the
Dad, what does an
non-player characters.
NPC mean?
Sorry?
What does an NPC mean?
Non-player character.
I know this one. I
Wow.
play a lot of video games. I know this
non-politically
one.
correct.
Said non-politically correct, exactly.
A non-politically correct character, exactly. That is, and
Alien,
Rusty is
you know
very
what I
politically
heard
correct.
really helps with a sore throat?
What?
Um, Wine and milk.
Oh, barf.
I forgot
You,
about that and I was happy to never think about that again. Did you have to? Like, was this necessary?
you
Yes.
son of a bitch.
Little 2% in a Bordeaux.
You know. We didn't record
Little
this last time, so the audience has no context. So,
More of a
Oh,
little
skim and
s-
pinot guy myself.
I was just
oh,
about
Oh,
to
you
say
piece of
skim and
garbage.
Pinot.
coming up.
You're saying that we're opening with your scene, dude, and you say this?
Oh,
A little,
I do say this. Are you gonna
a
kill
little,
me?
little almond milk and a Sauvignon Blanc.
As long as there's peas.
You know,
Sauvignon Blanc.
It's funny,
if you
Noah,
will.
because actually I only have almond milk and I don't have a Sauvignon Blanc. I have a Malbec. So, you know.
Well, that works too.
I also have, and this is no joke, because for a Halloween costume contest, when I went as Teen Wolf, I won second place, and I won 2 bottles of wine, and one of them is one of them is a mango Moscato that it says packaged exclusively for Costco Superstore or whatever it is. It says on the thing, which is so awesome. And then the other one is a red that is, it says, what is it? Is Sleeping Giant. I can read it here. It is fruit wine. And I'm very glad that they made that distinction because I would have assumed it was made out of something else.
as in the cologne?
A Sleeping Giant cologne? Is that a thing?
Oh, brute. No?
Who said? No, I said fruit wine, David.
No.
Fruit wine.
Oh, I thought you said brute
from
wine.
Cologne.
No.
Like
I
a
know.
cologne wine?
Germany.
I'm gonna stop asking questions now.
I need to ask also, can you guys hear me clearly right now? I'm very concerned right now.
Yeah, you're very clear.
Yep.
You're
I
fine.
I'm
did
so
hear-
happy.
I did hear
Thanks for
root
backing
wine,
me up.
and I thought, was that something like root vegetables into like a meat or something? Which I'm like, that'd be weird if it was like
Okay,
a
no,
carrot.
no, it is a
But
fruit wine.
and root are close.
Ah,
Yeah.
fruit
They are.
wine.
Brute and fruit are also close. I shouldn't knock it. So yeah, that's very true. But no, so yeah, that's the situations. Anyway, thanks, Padon. I will definitely see if that works after the break. I'll see if that works out.
Don't do
God
it.
damn it. God damn it. Okay. With all that being said, does anybody have any PC questions for me?
Actually, I do have
A
one question.
politically correct question.
Yep.
Yes. Does anyone have?
Hayden, did you by chance see the monstrosity of ascending spell that happened when you were gone?
I don't think so. Did we have a really bad?
I implore you to watch it later. I'll even send you the part because it was
Padon. Oh, Padon.
By the look on David's
I
face,
forgot
I
about
assume he
that
messed
too.
up.
I'm
I
still
forgot about
so
that
upset.
too.
And I rewatched it because I was like, okay, maybe I went a little too hard. Maybe I was a little upset for no reason. But I feel completely justified and invigorated by what had transpired.
Oh, I'm so
Invigorated?
glad.
You were invigorated
I'm
or
so
you were
glad.
enraged?
Enraged, sorry.
Invigorated, I was just like, I'm feeling invigorated
Said the
by
wrong
that.
thing. Well, I'm pretty upset, that's for sure. But yeah, you should watch it when you get a chance. Just
Yeah, dude. If even if just during the break, like you just got to
I'll
see, and it
send you
was
just the little snippet of it because it is.
Yeah, maybe
Now I'm
go.
curious.
yeah. Well, for the break we'll do that. But yeah, anyway,
Unsure how necessary it was to bring that up again.
it's about as
I think it's very
necessary.
necessary because
Actually,
you're with Hayden right now, and you gave your party no information. So
It's-
I wanted
yeah,
Hayden to know that
It's
we
more
have
relevant
going
than
on.
me comparing milk and wine. It's more relevant than that. On the scale of relevancy, milk and wine's a 3, whereas this sending message is a 10.5. Like it is.
So
Not
also,
comparing, you were mixing.
I
I was
asked.
no, not comparing. I said pairing. Pairing.
What?
It's not brute wine, it's fruit wine. The PC stands for player characters, and I said pairing, not comparing. Son of a bitch. I'm so nervous. Oh, I'm feeling so much better right now. No, I just feel warm.
Cole's notes.
Oh yeah, we'll get if you want to
I
share about this,
attempted-
please do.
I attempted to use my spell to get information about what you guys were seeing. And Dad gave me no information, essentially. is what happened.
I think we need to make a distinction here. It was Wystera that gave you no information, not your dad.
Yes. It was very, very
Were you
important.
acting though, Father? This is the question, because that
When
was
David plays D&D, where's Vistra go? Where's the line between Vistra and David Wilson? We don't know, man. It's
But was it
It's-
Wystera or did David kind of sneak through on this one?
Shut
you're
up.
just gonna
Peyton.
have, you know what,
Because
Peyton,
that's what
during
it's starting to sound like.
Hayden, during the break, we want to get your opinion on this. We'll
Yeah,
give you enough time to watch the clip.
Yeah.
Oh, for
Listen,
God's sake.
Everybody tune in to the break. Peyton is going to give us his official breakdown if David came in on that moment or if it was a Vistra moment. But that being said, if nobody else has any PC questions for me, did I
Let's
answer the
move on.
PC
That'd be
question?
great.
Did anything come up?
Oh no, I don't have any other.
Okay, amazing. So, with all that being said, let's get into our session for Curse of Strahd. All right. So, when last we left off, you were all inside of Castle Ravenloft after the wedding had transpired. And things have gone crazy. It's gone hectic. The illusion that was across Strahd's entire castle seems to have faded away to show not a place of regal resplendency and beauty, but decayed, loss, neglect, and abandon. The wedding was interrupted by, it was basically an assassination attempt by Aragorn on Squally, which you survived, and then all of you were like fighting with Aragorn and also some Vistani who seemed to be trying to get involved, but Ratko, being the ring bearer, he got involved with that to stop them. You guys fought off cultists of Strahd, or Lady Votster's cultists. You also had some allies with some werewolves as well. One of them being the head werewolf, who is the name of which I have is Zulenka. She had kind of given you a talk about how they are working to kind of like, they're also trying to go against Strahd at this moment too, or they're just trying to like stir up some shit. But in the process of this, you also kind of noticed that Ratka was lying to you, Squally, in your party, and when you confronted him on it, he fled away from the group. You were all making your way with a couple of tasks. You first had to find this special item, a special relic and treasure that was indicated in your guys' reading, marked by a symbol of an evoker. It appeared to be actually inside, deeper into the actual castle. You were going that way, but then were attacked by some gargoyles. The werewolves are currently fighting those off. You all made your way down into the dungeons once again, but when you had traveled here, you had basically fought what was called a wight at the base of the stairs. You guys tried to do some acrobatics maneuvers, going into one of the dungeons, freeing yourselves from a dungeon, and then made your way through the regular the brazier you guys have seen before with the hourglass above it. And you were able to go into this tunnel that revealed a pathway that when you moved this slab, you went into the actual catacombs of down below in the darkest place of Castle Ravenloft, where a bunch of crypts lie. You guys broke up into teams where Kari, Wystera, and Eren went to go and find the crypt that was marked for this potential treasure. And Sly and Squally stayed behind. Sly and Squally, you noticed some things in the crypts, noticed a name, and when you had tried to reach out, Squally, for some information, we will get a professional opinion with Padon on this at the break. But essentially, the information of a sending spell, trying to get more information, turned into a philosophical debate of like if Strahd really exists or if you guys exist and nobody else is real. It was a whole process.
It wasn't
and then-
philosophical logical. It was real.
It was nihilistic. It was very nihilistic. I'm
It's
just
nothing.
This whole thing is nihilistic.
absolutely, which is why the statement was interesting to me. Anyway, so the statement was made, and well, you know, Peyton's gonna give his professional opinion on this. I can't. I can't. I can't. I'm not biased in it. But anyway, I'm not biased. I totally am. But then, you all made your approach to the crypts, and then also Squally, on your own with this statement, you did come to a realization in that phrase that what Strahd has been setting up, at least for yourself and Wystera personally, is an outcome in which one of the two of you may survive. That is kind of what you have discovered, even with that. And where your mind is full of clarity and understanding, Wystera seems to have some kind of something with it. There's something that is twisted in a way, or the perception and perspective that's coming through is difficult to comprehend. And yeah, that's kind of where you're at with that right now. But all that being said, we're going to focus on you, Eren, as you begin to make your approach to this one particular crypt that's nearing the middle of the catacombs, that is very near to the end of the farthest wall, that if you guys, like in your entrance, the way you've gone is like on the right side of this catacomb. You come to face the placard that is in front of it on the slab. And the placard says, Gilmore Nimblenobs, Wizard Ordinaire. The marble slate is still up on it, but you can certainly attempt to move it. I'll remind you guys as well, about 20 feet up above you, there are many swarms of bats too.
I'm gonna try to move this. Fuck this guy.
All right.
I dislike Mr. Nimblenobs for a few reasons.
Kari will give you assistance with this, so you can go ahead and roll the athletics check with advantage.
Might piss on his corpse. That's a natural 20 for a total of 27.
Okay. With a focus of removing this slate, it's like with great ease, almost as if you're opening a door that has already been unlocked for yourself. You move it over. It's almost like you don't even need Kari's help, like just guiding it and carefully setting it down. As you do, stale air washes through the space around you. And in front, you can see that there is a marble slab that is set in the center of the room. But it's interesting, there is like a covering over top of it. And from this distance, you can see there's like a kind of like half circle, like a half sphere, like little notch at the top of this, of the actual tomb. And in the corner of the room, you can see that there is a long-standing pole. At the ends of both poles, there are two kind of like circular notches, like kind of like circular, what do they call them? Like ends to it. One is made of marble, and the other is made of, I believe it is bronze or brass. Yeah, I believe it's brass. Yes, one is brass.
Okay, okay. You said that in the middle there's like a big marble. Is it just like a slab of marble or is it like a
Yes, it is a slab of marble. Like there's a slab of marble. It's kind of like risen up onto like kind of like a higher like level. There's like a little step that you can get up onto it. Where there's that, and then there's the uh half circle atop it.
okay, I'm gonna go with to take a look at that. Does it look like the circle can be like moved at all? Is it like can you like grab it and not that I'm actually doing that, but does it
Mhm.
look like you could do that?
The circle is it's not something that can be moved. It just simply looks
Okay.
like there is an opening that is like this little thing. It doesn't like look inside of the tomb at all, but there is just this little divot into the actual slab.
Hmm, 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 hmm. Can I try to move it? Does it move at all?
You go to grab the slab, and as you try to do any attempt just to budge, you get nothing. Like there is no no movement that you feel whatsoever.
And you said there's like two poles on either side.
Not two poles, one pole, but with two different ends on it. One that is a brass
Okay.
knobbed end, and the other one that is a marble knobbed end.
Well, I have to go take a look at this pole. Um, what do I do with Can I just, is it just there? Like, can I grab it? Or is it like,
You want to grab it?
yeah,
Okay.
trying to figure out what's going on here.
You reach your hand out, you grab the pole, and yeah, you just have it in your grasp. It's heavy, it's weighted, but it doesn't feel like nothing really happens for yourself. Just hold on to
The
it.
the pieces on the ends, are they like, are they circles?
Yeah, it's kind of like yeah, little knob ends on both ends of this. This thing's
Yeah.
like a weighted quarter staff for itself. Yeah, so
Can I try putting it into like the divot on the slab?
Sure. What end do you want to put into the divot?
There's a marble end to this, right?
There's a marble end and the brass end. Yes.
Then I'm gonna put the marble end into the marble slab, thinking
Okay.
maybe that will do something.
Alrighty. So you're gonna set up yourself standing right there. Kari looks behind her as she looks at you as you're inside. Vistra, what are you doing at this moment after you've just kind of sent off that message to Squally?
Um, I'm watching. I'm not doing anything. I'm waiting.
Okay. Eren, you set the marble end into the slab. Nothing happens.
Yeah,
Do you leave it here, or do you, when you first have it here, do you just leave it, or do you just like stop?
it's a good question. Uh, just for the sake of it, I'm gonna flip it around and put the other side in and just see if anything happens.
Okay. So you set it there, and you turn around the other side and just be like, okay, nothing happens immediately. You turn. The second you place the brass knob end onto the slab, you immediately see electrical energy beginning to emanate from the actual knob, beginning to strike up. And the second you do that, you hear a laugh come out. And lightning comes and strikes you immediately right into your scarred chest. You
Fucking
are
asshole.
going to take you take 18 points of lightning damage.
Sure.
And Kari and Wystera, as soon as this lightning is heard, there's like rustling coming up from the ceiling.
Great.
Eren, as you are blown back, the staff removed here, what do you do?
All I did was get struck by lightning. Like I didn't see anybody. There's nothing. Is it just the staff? And like there just lightning coming out of it?
It's not coming anymore. After that initial lightning strikes out to you, now the tomb is again restless, like it's just rested. It's just the flat tomb. The etch is still in there. But yeah.
And the staff is still in the thing.
Nope. It's just like in your hand, basically. Bursts out, shoots you, strikes you right there.
Oh, great. I don't like that at all. Um, I don't know. I inspect myself. Am I okay? Is there anything weird happening?
You want to make a medicine check? You want to take the time to actually take to look and see?
Sure, just kind of like
Sounds good. As you're doing that, Kari's gonna be looking at you like, Eren, are you all right?
I mean, that hurt a lot, but I don't know. Oh my God, that's another natural 20 for 21.
Uh, yeah, you look at yourself, a little bit of lightning on yourself. Yeah, you're fine. You're good. It was just a simple, like a single surge of electrical energy, strong,
Yeah,
but like, yeah, that was it. There's no lingering effect on it.
I heard him laugh. I know that laugh. It was in my head.
Okay,
Is this what we came for?
I don't know, but Nimble Knobs, that's the guy who found me after I died.
We might have to leave very soon if that rustling keeps going.
I don't know what that was.
That would have been the bats.
No, I know the bats. I'm saying I don't know what that was. Like,
Oh,
why did that happen?
perhaps it was simply the transfer of this power to you. Maybe you are able to use it now.
I don't feel any different.
Well, we don't want to find out in here because if we have thousands of bats attacking us, we are fucked.
Yeah, it's a lot of bats. Do you think we should just get out of here then?
If you think this is a chance of this, I mean, this certainly seems like perhaps what you came here to get, does it not?
getting lightning in the chest?
Yeah, that doesn't sound like what I came here to get.
Yeah, no, that doesn't sound like anything at all.
It sounds like I got lightning in the chest.
It sounds like a lightning weapon to me. Is it not possible?
This thing?
Yeah, is it possible? It's some sort of lightning-based weapon? I don't know.
Kari's gonna make a Arcana check on this.
I don't know. I'm gonna put it just against Vistra. Does it shock her?
Uh,
Like I'm not
Uh,
hitting her with it. I'm just seeing if she gets like a
yeah. Nope. There is no static electricity that kind of comes from there.
no
No.
lightning.
Oh, hell.
Kari,
you
I don't know.
ask?
Can you like inspect this?
I mean, even just looking at it, it's just like it, that. It doesn't look like it's a magical weapon. It just kind of looks like but it's maybe the tomb is magic. Like from that, that's what I can probably discern. Sometimes something is like locked magically, and then it has some kind of key.
Oh.
So do you think I just let him out?
No, I think maybe you use the wrong end. I don't know.
I put the other end in and nothing happened. I go back and
Well,
I put the marble end in again.
yeah, you put the marble end, and nothing happens for like nothing happens when you put it there.
See?
Okay. Well, like I don't know. Give it a second. I don't know. There's nothing else in here, so like
Yeah, sure, we can sit here and wait for like a little bit.
okay. Kari just kind of looks around and holding the. I think she's holding
I'm
a
just
torch. Like,
staring at the tomb.
yeah.
This lightning was quite bright.
The lightning itself, yeah, it was like kind of blue lightning energy just shot out right towards Eren.
So the other party would have seen it.
No, they are well, like they're
And we're
you guys
like
are far away.
in the
Okay.
we're in whatever tomb we found.
Yeah.
Can I talk to Twitch in my head?
Um, yeah, I believe Twitch is still active. Yeah.
Um, uh,
It's
Twitch, can you go find the others and tell them that we have found something here and bring them back? Are you able to do that and stay low?
Yes, I can do that. Ooh. As Twitch leaves, Eren, you feel the shifting on the tomb. And then you slowly start to see the lid rise up.
I'm like smacking at Kari.
Yeah,
Like
ouch.
it's
Okay, yeah,
happening.
yeah. As it does, you get a waft of decay. You begin to
Oh,
see as this begins to rise and levitate up about 5 feet in the air, and inside you can
Wystera, was
see
that you?
a skeleton lying on inside the tomb. A long white beard, completely mummified, hollowed out eyes. Its fingers are like encased, like just closed in on itself, wearing old red robes. And in its hands, you can see a large pendant, a large symbol. Something is inside the hands of this creature,
Ah,
or in this corpse.
Sorry, I want to grab that, but the last time I tried to grab it something and I just showed the stump.
Okay, here, I'll do it. Kari begins to move her hands towards, grabs on the
Vistara moves in
chain.
behind Kari just in case it needs to pull Kari back,
Alrighty.
if
Slowly
anything.
begins to pull out, and what you see is this starburst symbol with a red gemstone in the center of it, with kind of like markings all around the interior. Beautiful symbol. And you guys have now found the holy symbol of Ravenkind. Kari looks at this and says, okay, now this looks like more of what we came here for.
Agreed.
And as Kari is looking at it, you see Eren as all of a sudden the slab is beginning to shoot down on top of the actual slab. If you want to try to catch it, I will let you make a dexterity saving throw, or you can let it land.
Like it's closing?
It's It's levitating 5 feet in the air, and it's about to go boom and land right on top of the tomb.
Can we all try to
Um,
stop it?
I think out of
Uh,
sheer reaction alone, I would just try to catch it. So yeah.
I'm gonna say Vistra, the only person who is strong enough to catch this thing and potentially survive anything that can happen here is Eren. You can try to
Yeah.
help. You could lose your arm over this.
I'm gonna lose my other arm. 15?
Okay, 15. You will be able to catch this thing. I will say, because you rolled a natural 20 on your last strength check, I will give you advantage to try and catch this thing and stop it from like basically because you have just one arm trying to like catch it before it like could slam onto you. You're gonna have to beat you're gonna have to beat a 20 on this, but you have advantage.
Ugh.
So are you saying just roll one more time, or are you saying like do another?
I'm saying roll with advantage.
Okay. Am I doing it? It's a dex saving throw?
No, this is a athletics check. This is you catching the slab to
Oh,
prevent
this
it
is
from
an
slamming.
athletics check. Okay.
You need to beat a 20 for it not to
That's a
fully
one. That's a
crush you.
reroll for me, baby.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
That is exactly 20.
Oh!
Roll the 13 plus
Oh.
7.
Uh,
All right. So you will take 11 points of bludgeoning damage as you catch this thing and you feel your muscles strain underneath it, but you move your body down with it so that the edge, it's slowly, like you're standing over top of this corpse right now, and you slowly sink with it. And then just before it can make contact, you begin to lift and extend your body up so that you are one-handed holding up this marble covering for the tomb, just standing
boss.
right in front of
Nice. It's
Kari
like the
and
Grinch
Vistra.
lifting up all the presents.
Absolutely. If the Grinch lost one arm, yes. His heart grew 3 times the size.
I'm like, oh shit, I caught it. Um,
Vistra, come
I
on,
don't
come
know
on.
if I should have caught it.
Kari's gonna grab on one end and hold up. Vistra, get over here, get over here.
Yep.
They'll lift it up so that you can get out from under there. And they'll lower it carefully down. Okay, so I think we got what we need. Everybody cool getting back? Everybody cool getting back?
Yes. I sent a message through Twitch to Squally, so hopefully they should be on their way.
I'm gonna say, Kari, do you know what that is?
This I have no idea about. But we can spend some time with it to figure it out.
Can I see it? And I'm just gonna
Pass it out to you.
like
So you
look at it a bit.
got it.
Is
all
it just
right.
like a symbol, or is it like a necklace, or
It's a necklace. It's an actual necklace with this large symbol at the end of it. So with that, we go to Sly and Squally. You're both standing at the edge, thinking about what to do, and then you hear a voice where Twitch comes over and says, just like in the shadow, you hear this voice, Squally. It's like monotone. They were able to open up the crypt. The small one was struck by lightning, and now it seems that they will be returning in a moment.
Great. That's great. Kind of like look around. Do I know it's Twitch?
Yeah, you would recognize that this is like Twitch's like kind of shadow form, but it's invisible. Viscera, was there anything else you wanted Twitch to say?
Which is so much less
Just
fun now.
just to
Ever since the
just that
divorce.
we all got to get out of here soon because of the bats.
Ever since mom and
Fantastic.
dad got divorced, Twitch is different.
It seems
Why? Let's get ready to close this up again after they get back.
Uh, okay, yeah. Twi- are there like vampires in those crypts? Do we know that? Do you know that? Twitch say anything about that?
the
No.
crypt that was open had just lightning that came out of the actual tomb.
There's not like a body in there.
There wasn't a body in that tomb.
Hmm. Hmm.
We don't know. We haven't heard anything useful.
Is what I shared not useful for you?
No,
Oh
what
no,
you
that
shared is
that
great. What we got before was fine.
you were helpful. Hey, good on ya.
I live to serve. I live to serve the shadow. I live to serve Morado, and I will serve through Wystera as her arm.
Good job. Well done.
I feel my services have brought in and yielded positive results then. That is good to know.
Yeah. Yep.
Kind
Good
of
on
look
ya.
at Sly like, what do we do? But then I want to start getting the marble slab back slowly into place, like giving them room to come out. But I
Alrighty.
think Sly is going to do most of the work, but Squally will be there for supervision.
You got it. So Eren, Kari, and Wystera begin to make their way back. You pass by the tombs. You pass by the tombs of Strahd's brides. You pass by Irina's crypt. You begin to make your way back to the group. And you get there, and they're ready to go for you guys to go back inside of the tunnel. If you guys are going to leave right now, totally fine. But yeah, if there's anything else you want to just do and talk about before you leave the spot.
I would like to look at the symbol, or I'll be like,
Well,
fine, let's see.
yeah, I'm like, this is. I think this is the icon that the accountant guy was telling us about.
Can I do a check? Do I recognize it?
You're going to need to make a religion check for this particular item, I think, or you can make an arcana check, one or the other.
I'll do religion.
Okay.
Religion.
19.
Okay. Total 19?
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled
What you are holding here, Squally, is the first, like, since the hammer that you had found in the dungeons, you're holding something that purely feels good in your hands. Like the most purest essence of goodness in an artifact that you could possibly hold. This item feels tremendously powerful. One thing that you will also kind of feel just off of this is that only particular individuals could attune to this. And those particular individuals are either clerics or paladins. That means that you or Kari would alone be able to wield this.
Oh.
I will say too, with a 19 religion, in the ruby, you see a forest. Like you just kind of see a forest uncovered in fog or mist.
Mm.
Like it's weird. It's almost like in the ruby, you see this red image. It's like a red image, and so you're looking at it. It's like a fog, and what you can kind of see faintly is like light.
I look to Kari and I'll just say, did you know anything about this? Have you seen it before?
When everybody, no, I've never seen this before. Like this is not a common thing that I've ever seen. Why does everybody want? Anyway, I don't know what this is, but we can figure it out. I think if we can take some time with it to actually know what it does.
Do would 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 any of you mind if I tried something with it? I feel connected somehow.
Maybe not in here.
Have we closed the gate though? Like we're
Well,
just
I
in
was
the
what I was asking. Are you guys
Mhm.
staying in this room or leaving to go off
No,
to your
we're
next
still
goal?
in the room with the bat, so I think we
Yeah,
should.
you're
No,
still at
like
the edge of that. Yeah.
exactly the edge. So like let's close the gate and then I'd like to try before we go back up. Or close
All right.
the lab.
Yeah, that's all I'm suggesting. Just close them.
Okay, sounds good. So if you guys are all good to close up the passage so you guys can go into the tunnel again, do you want to examine this in the tunnel, Squally, or do you want to like go out into the room with the brazier?
What's a brazier?
The giant hourglass stone throwing brazier,
Oh,
that thing,
right.
yeah.
I don't want to risk someone coming in there because it's not just like you can't just travel out of it. People can come in, right?
Yeah, there's
Or can
different multiple doors. There's also there's also a door that leads to this room. Like this passage actually has an easy access to go through it as well.
I'd rather do it with some privacy.
Okay. So you want to stay in the tunnel?
I do.
So what is the order that you guys are in the tunnel? Just so I know, because again, it's a pretty tight confines. You can maybe have two people next to each other, but I just want to know.
I'll stay like at the front, like closest to the brazier room.
I'll kind of
Okay,
be in the middle to try and like guard myself just in case
got
something
it.
happens.
Kari will sit with you, Squally. Study it with you.
We're not in the dark still, are we? Like,
You are. You're still in the
we
tunnel. You're
are?
still in the dark,
Okay,
but
then
you guys do have a torch with you.
okay. Well, Slime will probably go in the front
Okay, and then
then.
that means that Vistra, you'd probably be in the back with Twitch.
Yeah.
Right. So
I will
I need.
just say, Squally, that came from like the Nimble Knobs guy, the guy that, you know, evil possessed me, tried to kill everybody. So
Yes, but
I don't know how much I trust it.
the only thing I feel about this is that it is pure goodness. There's something about this that feels immensely good.
Okay. I mean, I trust you. I just wanted to make sure you had, all the information.
Thank you. I want to try to attune to it.
Nice. While
It
you
takes
are looking to do that, I need somebody to roll a d20.
I got it.
shit.
Really? 18.
18. Okay. I'm gonna send this to you, Kylah, to our little. Oh wait, I have your texting. I'll just send you through a text.
Uh-oh, spaghetti.
So what I'll tell you is that in the time you are looking at this, uh, this is a platinum amulet that is shaped like a sun, the large crystal embedded, and in that image you can actually feel the first presence of daylight that you've ever felt in your time in Barovia. And this is a legendary item, and it has three properties, and I'll let you guys know them. You can review it, unless you want to say read it for yourself, and then you can decide if you want to share it with everybody. But
No, I want to share it.
As
This is cool.
But I'm going to tell you that before you are attuned to this, something happens.
No, no.
18 wolves attack us.
No,
18.
not 18 wolves.
Huh.
It's something
Sorry,
else.
18 bats.
Wolves.
Wolf
See.
bats.
Wolf bats. Oh my god, that'd be terrifying.
Where bat wolves?
We're bat wolves.
Man bear pigs.
I defeated Man Bear Peg.
That's the name of the band I was in the 80s.
Okay. As you are looking at this Squally, Eren and Sly, you guys have a source of light. Give me a perception check.
Sure.
Look.
Perception. Oh, I have good perception.
That do be a 19 for Sly.
Oh, that's better than my 14.
Sly, you're going to notice this easily with your cat vision. You see cat vision coming at you.
Cat scan.
You see at the end of the corridor, you can hear voices, first of all. Hearing, all right, they seem to have come down this way. We can try and find them. And you hear one person say, I'm going to bring them over. Bring them over to the Count. He needs us to make sure that we can bring them over to them now. They're wandering around too much. They're causing too much trouble. You can hear a commotion where it sounds like Vistani individuals are at the farther end of the corridor. It's like, do we even want to engage with these people when we find them? I mean, we don't know what they did, but I heard that they eviscerated Erigol. It's like, who cares about Erigol? All right, it was a stupid plan, but that is, we'll be able to actually like catch them, and then we can actually take him over to the Count, and then he'll be able to deal with them or something. Or I don't know, maybe Radka has a plan. It's like, do you think that Radka has a plan? Doesn't sound like he had anything in mind. It just seems like he was stunted, and did you see him? He froze. No, it's fine. It's fine. You hear 5 Vistani coming in the direction Sly, and you can notice that they were just wandering aimlessly, but they are cutting off your path to the brazier room, and they're armed with crossbows.
How far are they? Do I have an idea?
Yeah, you do. In terms of where you guys are at, you just closed the crypts, and from the distance, all right, they're about 90 feet from you.
Yeah.
And the thing
Only
is, you know this, they will see the light, what you guys have, in a moment. You know that they will be able to see the light that is down here. They won't be able to make it out that is you, but you can hear this before they are, you can hear this and you're being able to see them before. So you could react in an instant to snuff the light out. But,
Cool, I'm doing. Oh, but
sorry. But you would have to do it in an instant.
cool, I'm doing that.
All right. You immediately take a single point of just like burn damage, like heat damage, as you snuff out the flame. You are all in darkness. Kari's like, "Sly, what the?"
I'm so
I just-
focused on this amulet. I'm just gonna close my eyes.
Do the Vistani have a light source?
Right now they do not, but you do hear one of the voices. And Eren, I will say, with a 14, you hear somebody have a candle or something. You will hear that, Eren, and Sly, you hear it too.
How high up are these ceilings again?
In terms of this room, it's tight. It's like you are crunched down. This little tunnel that like, eases in, it's
Oh,
about
so it's not like Okay.
Yeah, it's like I think it's just 5 feet in terms of what you're dealing with. It's like a little tunnel.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
And they're gonna be coming down this tunnel.
they're gonna be coming down here.
And there's no little alcoves or rooms or doors or anything that we could, or cells or anything we could like quickly.
There are two ways you know in this tunnel. There's going back out the crypt, and there's whatever that trap was that Vistra had caught before.
That mean
You d-
they'll get caught in that
I
trap?
quickly relayed to the group there's 5 Vistani coming our way, and they're gonna light a candle soon.
So
You
so we run forward into the bigger room, we're gonna hit that trap again.
If you, from where you guys are positioned, you know that if you just go 30, like you guys will basically go in with, again, with the way you're structured, between 30 or 50 feet, depending on where you're positioned. Eren and Sly will be 30 feet, but that's where the actual trap is ahead of you. So you would have to go to the Vistani, but it's only 30 feet for them and 50 feet for Vistra for you because you're in the far back. The crypt is right by you, Vistra,
Yep.
but yeah, if you wanted to travel that way, it would basically be like you guys would have your movement, and some of you would have to take a dash action to get to that. You don't know what the trap
Yeah.
is. You just know that there's a trapped like section of floor.
Just let the Vistani walk on it.
so you just quickly go back.
How long does it take to attune something?
An hour.
Ugh.
For the sake of this, for the sake of it, I'm saying it's about 30 minutes.
Do we double back into the crypt until these guys are gone?
At this moment, you hear the striking of a little flame and a candle is lit. It only has a distance of 10 feet in terms of visual, so they can't really see, but they do have multiple candles. So it kind of builds up a little bit. They can't see you yet.
Could wait it out and see if they get caught in anything. I'm not sure about going back into that crypt.
Yeah, well, if we stay here, they can just shoot at us.
Yeah, we're gonna
Is
be
it
stuck with
Once
that.
this
And then if
is
we have to go through the crypt, we got like bats and like whatever those guys are.
is it Ratka? I'm gonna ask if Sly and Eren can hear. Do you hear Ratka?
Oh no, I
DM,
just heard
do
someone
I?
ask about a candle.
Sly, you didn't hear Ratka's voice, you just heard them talking about Ratka.
Can
They're-
anyone see their rings?
I don't think they're close enough for that, are they?
You can let them walk a little bit, and then you would be able to perceive if they do have them. Sly.
Yeah. Well,
Gosh, none of us have anything, hey?
Okay, how? Just a sec. All right, so they came from where again? What is directly behind them, Liam?
a staircase. There's a staircase that you guys had used before for yourselves to get up into this area, and then you went down the corridor, which turned into a tunnel. So that's where they came from.
Okay, and yeah, I'm nowhere near, not even close to 30 feet. Okay, that's not gonna work. Um, Shoot. Even if I was at the very edge of the candlelight, if I ran forward at the very edge of the candlelight so that they can't see me, how many feet would I be from them, given their candlelight?
So they have about 3 candles lit up right now,
Small
and
candle.
they would have to be, well, you would be just out of their visual. I would say 15 feet is what they have right now with light illumination. So 30 feet away from them would basically be like you would still not be in their light, but you'd have to be in front of Sly and Eren, and you'd have to wait for them to kind of get to the point in which the trap is.
Oh, okay. Can I do that? Can I crawl over and get and do exactly that?
If you want to push past Eren and
Yep.
Sly, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, totally what I want to do. And then get right to the edge and crouch down
Okay.
all of my purple
Uh,
darkness.
Sounds good. Everybody who is in the front line there can make a perception check in terms of the rings if they want, but they are making a closer approach now. And if anybody else wants to do
I
something,
can't see.
15.
15.
All right, so you let me know when they're
Right. So
within.
you notice Sly, 2 of them have rings with no gemstones. The other 3 do.
Oh.
Black.
Ah.
Okay, I relay that to the group.
So 2 of these are Vistani that you guys had dinner with before, which means they have increased the same increase in HP that you have and are immune to poison.
Yeah.
Okay. Nobody else does anything. They begin to make their approach closer and closer. And then I'm going to make a check for them. Okay. So 2 of them in the front, one with the stone, one without, uh, go on to they begin to crouch down. They both have heavy crossbows in front of them. They step onto the trap plate, and as soon as it hits, it lets out and turns 45 degrees down. And these 2 Vistani individuals slide down and disappear. And they go, ah! And they just begin to go down the slide. And the other 3 are like, what? And there are 3 more there. And Vistra, you are currently 5, 10. You are 30 feet away from them.
Okay, and I can't move any closer without them seeing me?
Um,
Like even
you,
5 feet?
if you moved another 5 feet, you'd be okay. Because they got 15 feet. But yeah.
Okay, thank you. I'd like to move 5 feet and I cast Thaumaturgy.
Okay.
So range is 30 feet, so I want to go
Got it.
behind them. And I see on Thaumaturgy ominous whispers. Am I able to play with the voices at all? Can I ask for
Sure. What do you want to say?
a an ominous male and uh female voice, sounding voice, and it's
Sure,
something
yeah.
like, "Quick, let's head this way. Quick, let's head this way." From
Huh.
behind them.
Okay, sure. Just so I'm aware, I think I know what you're thinking of doing with this, but go ahead and make an intimidation check. And
Okay,
yeah, just intimidation because your spellcasting is with
right.
this.
You bet. 25.
So, immediately they hear, let's go this way. Ah! And all three of them also freak out and back up, and they also all go onto the trap door and slide down. And you guys, the hull is clear to the Vistani right now. They all freaked out. And you just hear them go, ah! And it goes again. One of them drops the candle and it just goes out completely.
I look back at my party and say, done.
All right, what are you guys doing?
Oh. Hmm.
So have we seen enough of this damn trap to work our way around it now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
You guys have a method. Slide picks you guys up. You guys clear it. It's easy.
right. Yeah, okay. Shall we go now? Like,
Still can't see. Are we good?
Yeah, we're good now.
yep, we can
Okay,
see
somebody's
enough.
gotta guide me.
I just grab Eren, like put him on my back.
Yep, and so yeah, just carry us around it so we get past this trap, and then we want to try heading towards that. Shall we try heading towards that heart again?
Sure.
Okay.
We must.
You guys clear over the trap. You guys go back to the brazier room. Now, I'll do two things here. First of all, if you guys want, and if Squally, if you want to take this thing, because of Vystera's thing, you guys did not go into an altercation. So you guys are still able to get a short rest if you guys want. Um, so you guys can replenish some hit points if you so desire. And Squally, you'll be able to attune to this item and reap the benefits of it, and you can tell everybody what those are. One thing you guys will also hear is on the other side of the curtains. You guys can hear the door was still open because they had went through this area. You hear the Vistani just saying, "Fuck this! I'm not going. This place is haunted as fuck. It's the reason why we'd leave this place. This is an awful, awful country. Why the hell does anyone stay here?" And they're gonna go off somewhere else. They properly freaked the fuck out now.
That's awesome.
So if you guys want to do a short rest, you can.
Well, after Vystera's
Yeah,
stupidity
sure.
in that last battle, Wystera would love a short rest.
I'm also gonna say you all earn 500 experience points for finding the another one of the special artifacts for your guys' reading. So you all earn 500 experience points because you were all a part of that.
Thank you.
All right, and Kari does not get her max HP back because of the whites, so she's just gonna use. Well, she's got at least 3 here, I think, but she'll use 2. All right. 7. Okay, Kari's at her current max. Yeah, if you guys want to talk a little bit about that, I'm just going to be right back here.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys can get that all set up, and then when I come back, we'll talk about what you're going to do next.
Okay. So we're having a short rest?
Hmm.
Then Kylah can attune.
So,
Okay.
Got myself back up a lot higher. Wait, do
What
we
do
still
I?
have the Heroes Feast going?
Yep. So far.
I'm gonna roll one more hit for this thing.
You can only attune to 3 items, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm actually
You have to let go of something?
no, I think I only have 2 because I got my caster stolen. Or I don't know where it is. So I'm only
Right.
attuned to this and the Mace of Terror I received.
Right. Oh shit. What's a short rest for hit points again? What do I do?
You just roll your hit die,
You roll hit dice.
How many times though?
depending on
It's
what.
equal to your level.
So you should have like 98 or something. It's on the sheet typically.
Yeah, I have 98. I just thought it was less than if it's a long rest. I can't remember what.
No, you just
A
roll as
long
many.
rest, you just get all your HP back.
Yeah.
Oh, I roll it right. Thank you. Jeepers. Okay, thanks. 98.
You also don't have to roll all 9, but I know you're very low.
Yeah, I definitely need to.
I'm back up to 130.
Holy shit.
That's
I have 58 total.
I was down to 89. It was looking rough.
I
That's
just
what I
went
have to
back
say to
up to
your
89.
130. It's like give you
I've
this
never had
this
a
there's
character
one
with
more for
130.
you right there. Jeez Louise.
I just
I'm
Level
not at
9
max,
test.
Liam.
I
Oh,
just
you're
rolled.
not. Okay.
Do
I
I
can
roll
roll
another to
again
get
if you want me to get up
maxed?
to 139.
No, you already declared you're not allowed. Anyway.
Do I roll one more to get max?
That's what I was
Probably.
debating.
I'm at
You know what?
89
Just
right
because
now.
Liam flipped me off, yeah.
I'm at 89 right now, so I'm like, do I just I probably
What?
should.
You declare what you're gonna do and then you roll it. You don't get to decide, wait, I'm almost at max, I'm gonna do another one.
But you can just roll as many as you
What do you
want.
mean?
God damn it. Fine.
I thought that was the rules.
With
Whatever.
my temp HP, I'm at 100 now. So
Wow.
we good.
Oh no.
That's crazy. What's your
I
max
use
HP, Dad?
My max is 77, which I've just reached.
Jesus, Squally's weak AF.
Mine's 125, but with the Hero's Feast, it's 139.
I'm literally 58. I'm so below all of you.
Just
Yeah, but you're a
throw,
little bird.
Hi. I'm just a
I'm
little
just
just a
pick up
guy.
little
and throw
guy.
Eren at any bad guys slide, just like bowling, like a bowling game. Just throw
And
it,
like
throw it.
Aaron's little, but goddamn he thick, you know?
He mighty, he mighty.
He's so sick.
He's just a little guy from Squally.
Side note, I did send the video in the group signal with the point at which you need to watch, Padon.
I saw that. I'll make sure to look when we go on break here.
Beautiful.
Because now I'm just curious. Because the way David looked was like I saw embarrassment.
As he should.
Okay. So, Squally, you now know everything and the features that are available to you with that particular item.
I'm gonna look at you guys and be like, guys, this is good.
Sick.
This is really good.
Boy.
What is it?
Now,
What is it?
Squally, I'm going to tell you too, if you do find your items, you are still attuned to a ring of fire resistance and to your hammer as well.
Not the
You don't.
hammer, the base.
No. There is still that hammer. You still have the blue
With the
light
rest of my
hammer.
stuff?
Yeah, so the attunement is not lost on those items just
Oh,
because they're not with you.
Oh,
I thought, okay, so
Because no one else has attuned to them yet. But because you are attuning to this, you get to decide which of those items you're cutting attunement off from between the hammer and between the ring of resistance.
I'll take the ring off.
Okay, so the ring, you're cutting off that tie if you do find the ring again. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you now are tuned to the symbol of Ravenkind.
fantastic.
Now, you are all in the brazier room. Now, you guys probably already remember the actual poem and the written writing of it. If you need me to remind you, I can. But you now can decide. How are you going? Your next step, going to the heart. How do you guys want to travel there? Do you want to take your risks of going through the castle, or do you wish to use the stone that you know will get you there right away?
We should probably just use the stone.
Last time we used this, it didn't go so well.
It didn't?
Not for Sly and I. We woke right in the coffin makers, didn't we? And then we had to
No, I was there
practice.
too. I remember that, but let's just not do that one again.
Fair, fair.
Because we know how to get to the heart, don't we?
I look
Yes.
at Wystera.
I mean, like, isn't one of these like we can just throw it in and poof, we're there?
I think it leads to a room just next to the heart. It doesn't lead right onto the top of the staircase, I don't think, does it, Liam?
The one that you remember, and I'll let you remember which color it is, will take you to a chamber right above where there is like a bloody room
Oh,
to
okay.
go, and then you just go down the steps, and there it is. There's the heart.
Oh, perfect. Good. So I just got to remember what.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
And then
there's
there's the
no.
writing above it too. There's the writing above the brazier on the hourglass, which I can read to you as well.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
Sure.
Yes,
I
I
know you
would
guys
like
need
that.
it because God knows that's what my job is to remind you guys of all the stuff that is
Yes, it
you've
is.
encountered
Exactly.
4 times over. All right.
I
Violet
wasn't.
leads to the mountain spire. Or here, cast a stone into the fire. Violet leads to the mountain spire. Orange to the castle's peak. Red if lore is what you seek. Green is where the coffins hide. Indigo to the master's bride. Blue to ancient magic's womb. Yellow to the master's tomb.
Yeah, it's orange.
That's the peak of the castle, so
Yeah, because it's certainly not Master's Tomb. It's certainly not the crypt. Everybody good with that?
Yeah.
What was
yeah.
red again, Liam?
Lore.
Yeah, that can't be it.
That was like the library spot, right? Or,
Library, yeah.
To
Yeah, it's got to be orange.
I don't know.
It's the only one that sounds right
if
to me.
if where do we think Strahd is at right now?
We think he is in his tomb.
Like he is asleep in his tomb.
He's with the bride, probably.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if he's asleep, but he's either constituting, meditating, or sleeping, or
Because
something.
if he's there, I could I hold up my blood spear. I'm like, this could just end everything if he's in his tomb right now.
I think Vister is correct in that we have to kill the heart of the castle first, and then we can.
Yes, the heart will allow him to reconstitute and come back. And
Vaughn, do you know anything about a heart?
Man, like I don't I don't know about this. I never went into the castle, so I don't know anything about a heart. I just know that when I stabbed vampires in their hearts, it was like freaking killed them. It didn't kill him right off the bat though. I did the same thing and he was just like there. It was wild.
Yeah. Okay.
why we need,
Cool.
that's why we need to take out the
Vister,
heart.
yes. Yeah. Cool. Let's do this.
All right. So Vistra will grab the orange stone and whoop.
Boom, it goes. Orange fire begins to emanate from the brazier. Wystera jumps in. Kari jumps in.
I jump in.
Eren jumps in.
Fly jumps.
And so does Twitch. And you all teleport, emerging right at the top of the North Tower. And you begin to walk down the steps. And here you see the glowing, crystalline, perfect red heart pulsing. Boom, boom, right here before you.
I look at my party and I say, all right. I am sure that when we attack this, something is going to attack us. First of all, DM,
Yes.
how wide circumference likely is the circular chamber that we're in? How many feet
How
wide?
about I show you?
Ooh,
Yes, let's.
So, here we go.
Recording in progress.
oh, hello, second Liam.
That was trippy.
It kind of is.
Ooh, Liam's.
Who says time travel isn't possible?
I am like confused.
Oh, that's pretty.
That is it. Oh, I see. Okay.
Here we go. And I will show you guys right here as well for everyone to see. This right before you, center of the chamber, we've got Wystera.
It's very
on the
nice,
top
Liam.
of it here. Thank you.
And not to see.
Wystera. Sly. Squally. These are all the top of the stairs. So the staircase is about 10 feet wide. And right here in my hands, we have the crystal heart.
Awesome.
Right. Right.
Oh,
If I may, just gonna take a thing. Let's get this
Oh.
started here.
That's
that-
awesome.
That's really cool. Is that to scale? Like,
Let's see.
Is
Critical Role can suck it, Liam. Way to go.
It is about
Is it-
12. It's about
Is it
12
a
feet high. Yeah, it's a 12 feet high chandelier crystal heart that is in the center, hanging in the center of this thing above. It's like floating.
it is? Okay.
Yes, indeed. It is floating
Yep.
right above at the top of this whole space, and you can see its glowing light here. This is also a bleed candle, by the way. It's super cool. Anyway, width. It is about 15 feet across to get to this heart. Now, you guys are at the top of it, which means that you are at the evenmost ground with it. So that if anybody wanted to like do anything at this position, they're straight across. The width of the staircase itself is about 10 feet.
Okay. And the distance from the two walls of this chamber is what? The distance from wall to wall, how many feet?
Great question. So if it's about 15, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and then 10 feet for the heart, and 10. So it's 25 plus 3. So it is about 60 feet here.
Okay.
I'm trying to lower this.
Excellent.
Right on the
All right.
plane.
So I am going to all right, everyone, move down the staircase.
Sorry,
And
are there two, like there's another spire away from it? So there's like two entrances?
So there's the staircase that comes down here, and halfway down there is another area here, which is like a bridge leading out to another tower.
Okay, I think we need to block this off entirely so that no one can come in. Do we want a couple people on the other side so that no one comes in while we're doing this?
Perhaps. We are going to need, we just need to be not be level with it. So we need to go down the stairs. But those of us that are going to shoot at it need to shoot at it. Those who cannot take ranged attacks against it need to protect those who can. But we do not want to be right with it because, and I point, I apologize if I get this wrong, but I believe you said, Liam, that there were stone carvings of gargoyles, etc., on either side.
Not gargoyles, but good catch. There are etchings of like old warriors and everything, like doing battle. Like this whole staircase is like
Okay,
warriors doing battle with each other, and you can see they're holding weapons like pikes,
okay,
halberds, swords, galloping on horses. Yeah, you can see that etched along the walls
okay,
of this entire
warriors.
chamber.
Okay, because I suspect that there is a chance that those things are going to come alive. So I'm just asking my group to go down down 15 feet.
And you said it's only ranged weapons, like we can't use spells.
Uh, oh yes, sorry. Ranged anything. It's just those of us, the clubs are going to have to help protect those of us that can range this.
Yeah, unless someone wants to like throw me on it.
Uh,
Uh,
So
perhaps not.
maybe we split up, some on the other side, some on this side, and those who can
As long as we are lower than we are right now, yes.
who wants to go to the other side? Do you want to come with me, Eren?
I'll come.
Kari, maybe you stay with Vistara, and Sly, you pick.
All right. Squally and Eren, how far down you guys want to go? Basically, there's like different quarters of this thing. There's the bridge section, and then there's like you guys could basically go as far as to not be able to see Kari and Vistra like at all,
We
and
just
go
want
to
to
the
be
next run kind of thing.
15 feet below it, right?
Yeah.
15 feet below.
So
So now
whichever.
I got to consider hypotenuse again.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that just reminds me, I have something to send you guys.
Is it cool math stuff?
No, I'll send it
Okay.
later.
So considering hypotenuse in this particular case, you guys could probably be like 20, maybe 25 feet away from the heart itself. The people who are directly 15 feet away from it are Vistra and Kari at this moment.
Yep.
Sly, did you come
Uh,
with us? Oh, Sly.
I'm trying to figure out. What do I want to do?
Vistra, where do you want Twitch for this? Just so I know.
With me on my shoulder,
You got it. Which is right way.
please.
Wait, sorry, you said we're 25 feet away?
Yeah, you're 25 feet away.
Are we below it?
Yeah, you're kind of like at a downward angle seeing it.
Perfect. Perfect.
Um, hmm. And then if I stay up top with Vister and Kari, how far am I from this thing again?
You
Sorry.
are 15 feet away from it if you stay up top at the edge.
I'm really tempted to run and jump and stab it with my spear. David really
Nice.
disliked that.
Nothing. Just had a kink in my neck there. Wystera casts Wall of Light onto the heart
Wall of light.
at a level 5 Wall of
What
Light.
the hell is wall of light?
It's 60 feet long, so I want it to hit the edges, 10 feet high and 5 feet thick. And it's free floating. And I cast it
Holy.
so that the heart is right in the middle of it.
Oh my God.
Upon this, each creature in its area must make a con saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 48 radiant damage. Successful takes half as much damage. And if it stays in there to the end of the turn, it takes 48 radiant damage.
Is that all of us?
Nope, because we've moved, because
Oh,
it's only 10 feet high. That's why I wanted us
cool, 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 cool.
below.
Oh, holy cow. That's
So good
amazing.
thing I didn't jump on it.
Yeah,
That
good
would have been
thing.
like the iRobot moment with Will Smith. Holy
Yes.
I
shit.
haven't seen. Oh no, I see. Sorry.
Let me just okay, so you want to cast this wall right into this thing?
Yeah, so it'll be right in the middle of 60 feet long, 10 feet high, and 5 feet thick. And
Oh
that
my God.
60 feet is going to encompass those the sides of the wall, if I
Oh
believe.
my God. Okay, give me a second here. Give me a second.
If your DM has to leave to get another book, you know you have a chance.
David, is this what you talked to me about in the halls at school?
Yeah.
After the
Hopefully, well, I'm counting on two
Little.
things here.
They're like little stencils, basically. So you're casting this thing across, basically across the heart from wall to wall,
Yep,
right?
yep,
Okay. Now I'm assuming you're also casting it so that it will not take Squally and Eren.
correct. Yeah, because if
Okay.
they're 20 or 25, that 10 feet high should not hit them.
Let's Okay, yeah. Let's do it like this. So you're trying to cast it, just so I know, like a clock basically. You're doing it like this, where it's like the wall is coming across, where it won't
Correct,
interfere with them, and it's right directly across from you. Okay.
correct. Yep,
Thank you. Just want to know that.
thank you. Yeah.
So, spell is going to be a weird little thing right here. It's going to be hard to hold on. Gotta adjust the heart a little bit just to make room for this cool
So it's
spell.
free
Holy cow, that
floating,
was a big.
just
Yeah, okay. You cast Wall of Light. That is a glorious casting of that. Now, as you cast it, I want you to describe to me the what this wall looks like when Vistra casts it.
well, I mean, because it's going to hit these sides, we won't quite see that it's rectangular, but it's a shimmering wall of bright light,
Yeah.
uh, that you can. It blocks the line of sight. So you can't. I don't know, Liam, if we'd still see a faint red glow or whether the light would be so bright that we can't even see
I'll
the.
get to that in a second, but I'm asking like also
Sorry.
cosmetic kind of look. What kind of coloration is this light for you?
Oh, it's like it's like the go to the light. It's very holy and it doesn't sear our eyes, but it's the brightest light that some of us have ever seen.
Holy cow. Yeah, that's great. All right. As you cast out this light, first of all, I want you, David, to know that as you cast this really bright light, you feel your skin crawl.
Hmm.
You feel as if the shadow on your body recoils at this bright light. Like
I have a
your own
feeling.
internal mechanism feels a repulsion to it. and you almost feel like you yourself, as powerful a display as this is, feel this like kind of like retching sensation for yourself.
Yep. Yeah,
You
I had a Vistra was prepared for this. Of course, she doesn't know how much if it will debilitate her or not, but she was
it
prepared for it.
Fun fact, it will not because you I believe you don't have shadow sensitivity or any of that based on your thing, so you're okay. But it's radiant light, but it is not yeah, you get this sense. How do I say this? Even though that this light is very like radiant in its like presence, it is not a direct or pure sense or source of like holy like
Holy,
light of that nature.
yeah. Thanks. I was hoping
It's
that
more of a
they had.
foreboding going to the light, as you said, which I love. That's awesome. As you cast it on the heart, though, the heart is not affected.
What?
As the spell says, a creature that ends its turn in this moment will take damage. It does not affect inanimate objects. It affects creatures. This
That heart
heart
is a
is
creature.
it is not a creature.
Fine.
The wall
How
of
can
light is up.
something that does what it does be inanimate?
I don't know what that sentence is, David. How can
How
something
can
do?
I
I'm
think
it's
it's
just
a
like
going
a
by
because
his
it's a
Horcrux,
description of what this
because it's a
does.
beating heart, right, Liam?
It is a beating heart, yes.
but
Yeah,
it's
so
like a
David's like,
crystal heart. It's
yeah,
not like an
so
I'm
actual
dead.
heart.
Heart is
Gotta
not an
break through it.
actual, it's not an actual creature. No, it is an inanimate object.
All right, guys.
So, but the
I
light
think it's
is
kind of
strong.
so
like a Horcrux situation. Like
The
Yeah.
light,
Okay.
however, the light, however, is very vibrant. I will give everyone else a single action that they can do before something else is about to happen.
Hit it.
uh
I'm just gonna try with Firebolt.
Okay?
because now we can't go into that light without taking
Yeah, so it has to be.
a
Well,
crap ton of radiant
the
damage.
heart, I'll tell you this, the heart is intersected, so half of the heart is like crossed with this light, not the full heart. Because it's 5 feet thick. So it's like half, like if you were to do it, like you could still, if you wanted to jump on it, some of the heart is still exposed, but the rest of it is like,
Cool.
yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
All right. As Squally casts a firebolt, Sly, I need you to make an acrobatics. No, this is an athletics check. Yeah, that's an athletics for you.
Yep.
Does 18 hit?
18. Let me just go into my notes. This is really cool. 18.
Yeah, that's only an 11.
18 does in fact hit. Sly, you got an 11?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Squally, go ahead and roll damage.
14.
14 points of damage. Sly, you jump and you go to grab and try to like stab into the heart, but you miss and you feel your claw catch you just at the base of the heart where your legs are dangling and you're like close to making contact with Vistra's wall of light, but you are like one-handing holding yourself up right now on this heart.
Okay.
14 points of damage. As that heart is struck, you see it punches through, and like a small bit of like light and what appears like blood shoots out from the wound you've inflicted, Squally, and the heart goes boom. Like it starts to race and beat even faster. Like the whole place begins to shake. And as the heart begins to shake, the room around you is beginning to change. We're going to take our break right now, and we're going to come back in just a moment.
Ah!
Here we go, baby. It begins.
My thoughts on
Please.
recording.
Yes, so here's what we're going to do. First of all, I can confirm almond milk and tea with a little sugar is a very good combination for a cold. There is no wine in this. So that's the first
But I
thing.
thought you
And
said I just wanted to wait and see if that was truly the case.
Right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Why is your almond milk red? What are you doing?
with that, yeah, Peyton, what's your thoughts?
Yeah. So it was all good. I understood the plan. I understood Kylah was like, we gotta there might not be people in the tombs. So we're gonna send to Vystera, and then Vystera can tell us what they're seeing potentially.
Hmm.
And then I was just confused because I don't know where that even came from. Like, at what point were you like, this is what needs to be said right now? Is anything even real? Like, how long have you been sitting on that?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Okay,
Because it was like,
finally,
hey, are the tombs empty? I
finally,
think Strahd's
somebody
making
asked
all this
the
up.
right question.
You have to speak up,
Oh,
Dad. We can't hear you.
yeah, so finally someone asks the right question. How long have I been sitting on that? Um, about 6 sessions.
And why was that the time where you were like, I'm gonna drop this truth bomb on everybody?
Yeah, well,
Not
okay, so
everybody
because
through a
Just
sending
Squally.
message.
if I'm right, it's pertinent to the way that we move within this area.
Dad,
So I thought,
did you listen to the stuff that Liam told me after?
yes.
And do you remember him saying that that is in fact not the case?
No, he didn't say that. That's not what he said, actually. He didn't say it wasn't the case. He said that there was some truth in it. It was just slightly different than the way I was looking at it, but that it was actually not as wildly asked wrong as some of you would like to believe.
I think you picked out some points in there that you wanted to hear.
I think you heard exactly what Liam said.
I
Look,
It's so
I was already proven right halfway by the veil dropping on the castle. It's exactly what I was talking about. That's exactly what Vistra was saying.
so by the way, I'm not saying it's a bad theory either. Like if you want to bring it up with the group and be like, hey, this is what I'm thinking. But that just seemed like the weirdest possible time to have brought that up.
Yeah, I'll grant that. But it's not like it's this cockamamie idea that has nothing to do with the
No, it's not that. It's just that it came so out of left field
Out of pocket. I just like
where it
the
was like,
part
hey,
where he has
these are
5 words
vampires. These tombs might be empty. What do you think, Vistra? Are we even real?
except for
not what I
And that might have been the we're like it was like you got 5 words left and you were like trying to figure it out and then just except for us. Like that was the cherry on top of the masterpiece that was.
I don't think I've ever rolled my eyes harder in my entire life ever.
Hayden, you don't understand. Kylah was
And you could just
pissed.
see like you could see the steam, the kettle slowly boiling over in Kyla just as it was going on, like the
On
anger just slowly coming up.
on the level of what just happened, it's the equivalent of when Monica said, "Can you send us DiGiorno to a place that Phelan knows
A
with your
place that
wish
Phelan knows.
as
Oh,
a wish while a giant armada of like a god's army was coming," and I
yeah,
was like,
Yeah,
are
send
coming
us
at
to a
us at
place that
Mach.
Phelan knows. Anywhere that Phelan knows.
Mach
which the
6.
genie doesn't know anything about Phelan, so obviously he's gonna go, well, let's go backwards.
Oh,
Thank God for intelligence.
yeah.
But
Alrighty.
that was a lot. This was just like just
Yeah, this
confusing.
Confusing.
this had no epicness to it. You're right.
I appreciate your professional review of this, Peyton. That was wonderful. Okay, so coming back into this moment, let's talk about what is happening here. So I'm gonna get a couple more sticks here, just for the sake of getting the width, because I really looked at the light spell here, and I want to make sure because it's 5 feet wide. I want to make sure I'm doing that, and we got about 10 feet distance there for Sly and Squally above their heads, so they're good. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys this on here so you guys can see a little clearer. First of all, with the beating of the heart, you begin to see the walls begin to shift as around you there are swords. Well, not swords, but they are halberds that begin to remove themselves off of the walls and are beginning to shake and shift and move. Approximately 10 of them.
There's a shock.
And a lot of them, specifically 4 of them, are coming right from where Vystra, Kari, Vystra and Kari and Twitch are. One is coming up right behind Eren and Squally. There are 3 of them that are on the lowermost part of this staircase, and then there's 2 more that are kind of around. So with that, I first need everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
How are we supposed to fight flying swords?
I suppose the swords aren't creatures either.
Oh, they are.
No, they're swords.
Oh, good. Oh, they are creatures. Okay, yay.
They are constructs. They're like magical things. Yeah.
Okay.
Got a 16 for Sly.
Alrighty.
17 for Eren.
13 Vistra.
19. Squally.
Damn. That might be your best initiative roll
I
of
think
this entire
ever.
campaign.
I think ever.
Squally, what is your dex bonus?
uh, Let me look. +2.
Okay. You are going to go
What?
after one of these things here.
Rude.
Unless you want to have a roll off because you're tied.
A roll off sounds kind of fun.
Kari got a natural 20.
Please.
So yeah, let's roll it off. Let's see if you beat me.
Are we just rolling 20s?
Yep, just roll 20s.
Okay, 15.
I got a natural 1.
Woohoo! Yes!
Damn it. Okay, fine. So, halberds are shaking. Roll for Twitch, Vistra. Please remember that.
Yep.
So halberds are shaking and beginning to dislodge. Kari is going to go first. With Kari's turn, as a bonus action, she's going to cast a spiritual weapon, which is going to essentially be a giant red fan that's going to come up out of here. Such a misting fan. She's like, oh, fuck this. And is going to, I'm going to just place it right here at one of these swords. So it's like right up against the wall. And is going to have that sword attack. That's going to hit the sword. And it's gonna deal some damage. Wee. All right, that is believe it is just is it just that damage or do you add a bonus? I forget how spiritual weapon works. Should probably know how it works, but I don't. Weep. Your spellcasting ability modifier 3. So 6 points of damage to that sword. Kari is then going to move up behind you, Wystera, to kind of be interceding between and attack the 2 other swords that are beginning to dislodge. That is going to, I believe it's going to miss. Yes, that one misses as she strikes out at it, and the sword kind of, or the halberd comes out and it deflects. Then she rolls a natural 20.
Noise.
She's not going to use a radiant smite on this though. Let's see. That is 6, 4 plus 4. Yeah, that's right. That's 8 points of damage on that sword with the crit.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, you can.
With apologies. Did none of these start their turn within the wall of light?
Not yet, no, because their turn hasn't come up yet. They're beginning to shake and rattle off, but they haven't started their turn yet. So their turn hasn't come up yet, David. So I'll
Okay.
get to that. Yeah, I'll get to that when it gets to their turn.
Sorry. All right. Twitch got a 16 for
initiative, thank you.
initiative, by the way.
It's good to know. All right. Eren, what'd you get? You got a 16 or 17?
17.
All right, so Twitch will go after Eren. All right, with that, that's Kari's turn. It's Squally, your turn. You can see that one of the swords is right behind you.
Behind me. Is it a magical effect that is like doing all of them at once? Like, is there something attached to that's like moving all the swords?
It seems like it's like a magical kind of defense thing. So they're all like acting as if they were all like guards watching, and they're all going to attack at this moment.
I'd like to try to cast a spell magic that magical effect, please. Can I?
That's a good question. You know what? What dispel magic? It doesn't have a radius, correct?
It's got to be within 120 feet.
It's got to be within, but it's not like it's not like you're
Okay.
encapsulating a full area. You're making a single target, correct? Yeah,
Yeah.
choose one creature, object, or magical effect.
So I'm asking if it's a magical effect.
This would be an enchantment on the sword. So if you wanted to make this halberd inert,
So it would only affect one sword though.
it would only affect one.
And how many swords are there?
Well, the halberd, there's 10 of them.
There's 10.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's not, sorry, what's a halberd?
It's like a polearm, basically. So it's like an axe blade with a pike at the end of it and then a hook at the end. So it's like a polearm, a two-handed polearm. Very effective weapons. Very, very good for
Yeah,
like
I'll do dispel magic on it, please.
sounds good. Yeah, they're very dangerous. So, I need to make an ability check against any
Do
third
I?
level or lower target ends. Actually, yeah, that's actually totally fine. Third level spell, easy. You cast dispel magic, and this one halberd in front of you goes inert, and it lands on the ground. Fun fact: this is a little Lego buzzsaw that I used as a marker. So that halberd is done.
Funsies.
That's your action. Got anything else you want to do?
Can I just ready my next thing at the heart?
You cannot ready. That's an action.
There. Okay, then just yeah, then no.
All right, sounds good. So with that, it then goes to the halberd's turns. These 3 are basically all going to target Kari because she's right in front of them. But that's what the point is. You see that 3 of these ones begin to fly up. Now, they're at the base, so they cannot catch anyone, but they are going to fly up towards Sly. they're going to have to dash to get right next to you, Sly. So as you are hanging from this heart, 3 halberds begin to take their large spears, like charging towards you. One of them dislodges from the wall and it dislodges into where the actual wall of light is. And another one dislodges and flies directly towards the wall of light to go and stab through Squally. So 2 of them need to make Constitution saving throws against the wall of light. What is your spell save, Vistra?
Spell save is 14.
1 succeeds, 1 fails. I'm going to say the one that fails is the one that is currently going toward, or the one that fails is the one that's going towards Squally. The one that just dislodged succeeds. So go ahead and roll 4d8.
You got it. Thank you. 10 plus 5 is 13, right? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sorry, 12 plus 7. So 19 damage.
19 damage. Okay, the one going for Squally hits that wall and explodes into oblivion.
And then 8, I guess. Half.
And 8 for that one, which I believe is number 9.
Wouldn't 9 be half?
Yeah.
Sorry?
No, because it's
Wouldn't-
rounded
Sorry,
down.
my bad. 9.
Yeah, but 19.
Oh yeah, it would be. Thank you. All right, so that one dislodges, and it's gonna go.
Hot news.
Ah, Jesus!
Like,
Fell. Oh, that's my water bottle. That fell. Get that off
Water
the table.
bottle.
A water bottle just fell down. Get this out of the way. It's going to dislodge, and it's going to begin to move around the long way, going towards where Squally and Eren are. It's going down lower in level, though, so it can go underneath the wall. So that one, you can see Eren is coming towards you guys. There's also the halberd that's right next to your feet. Okay. So, with that, it goes to Eren, your turn, then Twitch is on deck.
Sure. I'll attack the halberd that's closest to me.
Right now, the closest one is on the opposite side of the wall of light. You have to run up to meet it. Or there is another one. Ah, there's one that I missed, actually. Thank you for reminding me. If you wanted to run up to the one, you can go to the one that's going to be coming towards Squally on Squally's end, or there's the one that's coming up that is a little Lego chainsaw.
I'll attack the Lego chainsaw.
Sounds good. What I'll do is I'll meet you both halfway, so it will make an attack against you. I just realized I didn't roll any attacks whatsoever on these, so I'm going to actually do my turn.
Yeah, you should do that
Sorry.
before I go.
Yeah, I should do that. Okay, so on you, Eren. Or Kari. Miss. That's a hit on Kari. That is a miss on Kari. So Kari takes 8 points of slashing damage. Eren, you take 8 points of slashing damage as well.
It hit me?
Yes, it did. I rolled a natural 19.
Poop.
Yeah. Because what's your armor class?
19.
You got it.
That was 8 points?
8 points slashing.
Wait.
As one of these halberds looks like it's got a chain in it. And you get a hit with it.
Why is this made of
Clang.
weird blocks? Okay, are you done?
Yes.
Time for me to
You
attack
say
the
as
Lego
I'm
chainsaw. I
coughing.
didn't mean it like
Hey,
that. Are you
Are
done?
you done coughing, Liam, you bitch? Anyway.
I meant like, are you done your turn?
Yes.
I'm not trying to be a dick. I apologize.
That's okay. I did attack you with a chainsaw. It brings out the worst of all of us.
What's the word? Oh, Weckwist. Weckwist. That's the word I'm looking for.
Whee!
Jesus, that's not
Weckwist,
good. Does
whee.
10 hit?
Nope.
Didn't think so. I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Ouch.
Does a 26 hit?
Let me look. Yes. Yes.
Let me check.
Better. Better, better, better. Yeah. 10 damage.
10 damage. Very good. Yeah, you go underneath it, like the blade kind of goes over top, and then you bend it, like you bend it at the side, so it kind of snaps, and it's just like the head of the blade is still like spinning up in the air against you. And now your
Um,
spirit begins to fly around it, where it is now disadvantage on anything that isn't you.
yeah.
Or did you go in your rage? You went in your rage or no?
I didn't rage actually. So yeah,
Thank you
no,
very
you can take that
much.
off.
I'll take it right off. Thank you. Good clarification. Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. Twitch's turn now, Vistra.
Vistra whispers to Twitch, "Go for a heart, but watch those blades." So Twitch is going to attack the heart.
All right.
Obviously,
Twitch.
Twitch is going to attack the part of the heart that is open from the wall of light.
Okay.
So I assume she can get around there without flying through the wall of light, can't she?
Yes, they can. She can. Go ahead and make an attack. She is invisible, but don't make it with advantage because this thing doesn't have like sight or flanking or anything like that. Just go ahead
Okay.
and make a straight attack roll.
Okay, fair. Does 16 hit?
It does.
Nice, thank you. And where are the three? Where are my D4s? Fuck. Keep forgetting my D4s. That is a 6 piercing damage.
6 for piercing. Great. Now,
Do I even bother to? I bet I don't even bother to throw the poison,
for
do
the
I?
psychic damage, no, it does not take psychic damage.
Yeah.
But
Apparently,
Twitch
it's not a
is
creature.
Yeah, Twitch, it's visible, but you do have that puncture wound go right into it. And yeah, the heart begins to rapidly beat faster and faster. More blood begins to kind of ooze, dripping like light and blood out as it begins to trace down, riding from this wound.
Right.
Sly, it's your turn. Now you are hanging from this thing right now, and three sword or halberds have just flown up right near you.
Yeah, can I pull myself up so I'm at least standing on this heart?
I need you to make an acrobatics check to be able to succeed on
Acrobatic.
this. Yes,
Oh, you can
the
do it.
DC of this is going to be 12.
I
Yeah.
should be able to do that, no problemo. Okay. 14.
All right. You bring your legs up into your like actual claws to like get onto this like beating heart as it is pulsing. You can feel yourself shaking, but you are stable on it. You're still engaged with these swords, but if you want to move away from them, it will be an attack of opportunity. Um, like to get in a better position, like to get cover away from them, you could climb up the heart. But you are in a position where you can actually do things without like disadvantage and all that.
Okay. Um, okay. I'm going to I'm gonna take a swing at them with can I use attack to swing at the swords to get them away from me?
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
you want to try to
So like
shove the swords?
try and like using my blood spear to kind of like whack them away so I can get into a better position.
Yeah, you can whack them. It won't be a lethal attack, but you can do a shove attack. Yeah, you can use your attack actions to do that. How many attacks do you have?
Okay. Uh, well, I have two because I have my standard attack and I have extra attack.
Yeah, so you can try to push away two of the three if you want to do that.
Hmm. I think if I do that or if I just go attack the heart now. Hmm. Okay. My first attack, I'm gonna stab the heart with my blood spear,
Sounds good.
and then we'll see what comes of that. Wow, that's bad. I'll probably be doing this recklessly. Um, that's an 11.
That does not hit.
Yeah, reckless 17.
Is this the same first attack or is this the second attack?
That was the first attack, reckless.
Okay. Just so I know, it's like if you're going to declare that you're going to go with the first one and you say the number and I tell you no, that it doesn't hit, then technically you wouldn't be able to say, I'm
Ah,
going to apply
sorry. Okay,
reckless. But if you want, I can apply the second one that you rolled on that as a second attack that it was a non-reckless attack so that you have not done the reckless attack for
sure,
yourself
I'll
if you
do
want to
that.
do that. So that way you don't have
Yep, I'll do that.
advantage against you. Yeah, that 17 will hit.
Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry about that. Um, okay, I'm assuming I'm still holding on, so that's just 1d6. Just 8 damage.
8 damage. Hey, that's nothing to laugh at. That's pretty good. You stab at the base of the heart and you pull it out, so then a bunch of light and blood just pours out from down below, and it just begins to like you see with that light as it trails down that you are like 100 feet or so above the ground where you are just hanging by this heart, and it just begins to plummet down, 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 down until you see it kind of about to splash. Anything else you want to do, Sly?
Hmm. These things are it's better safe than sorry. I'm gonna go into a rage
Okay.
just in case these things hit me and I have to
And
save myself on here.
what's your beast feature for your rage?
Um, Good question. With me hanging down like this. I'm gonna roll out my tail.
Sounds good. Your tail begins to lash out, protecting you from anything that could attack you on this end. All right, Vistra, it is your turn.
Okay, so Sly Sly is where?
He's hanging at the base of the heart at this moment,
That's what I
with
thought.
three halberds attacking him. Twitch is, yeah, that's where Sly's at.
Oh, for well, I'm not doing that then. Uh, okay. In that case, uh, just checking where I'm standing, I can see, Or I believe I'm on the other side. So can I even see the halberds that are attacking him?
You can see them, yeah. You can see them. You can see Kari. Yeah,
The light
I mean,
isn't
if we want to,
blocking.
no, no, it's not blocking
Okay.
anything. The swords are just they're just smaller, but you can see them clearly because they
Okay.
flew
All right.
from down below to get to him. Yeah, you
Okay.
got a
Just
full
making
range of
sure.
everything basically.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, Vystera being Vystera tries to make the right decision for a change and doesn't just blast away at the heart that Sly is hanging from. So Vystera's gonna take some Eldritch blasts at the swords that are attacking Sly, that are hovering around Sly.
Sounds good.
Okay, so
Do you want
we'll
me to
pick.
roll? Do you want me to roll randomly to determine which swords are hit, or do you want to like target one specific sword in mind?
It sounds from what you said, they're all basically the same difference. So yeah, why don't you roll? We'll go random.
Sounds good. I'll do that.
Okay. We have to start. We have an 18 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Right. And that is 12 damage.
12 damage. You hit one sword and it like splinters off, so it's all basically just an axe, like a halberd head now. You completely cut off the pole.
Nice. We'll take on the second one. And yeah. So 25 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
And 5 plus 5, 10 damage. The
Yeah.
next one.
And with that, you also send off the other one, basically hitting the same axe head, and it completely splinters and breaks.
Nice.
I rolled the same sword.
Oh, that's
That's fun.
hilarious.
That's
Okay, well,
hilarious. I'm like, hey, make a choice. Yeah, that whatever. All right.
all right.
That's it.
Yep, that's it.
All right. It's now the swords and the hearts initiative. So, as this pulsing emanates around rapidly, it begins to be very difficult as you guys feel the stairs shake and the walls shake, and all of you begin to feel yourself lose your footing. And Sly, you begin to feel your claws begin to loosen. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving throw. And I'll let everyone know too that you guys have been successful on the hits on this heart, but the DC has risen. It has gone from a DC 10 to a DC 13, one for each successful hit. So, tell me who succeeds and who fails. And tell me the number that you fail by as well.
Dexterity saving throw.
Pass.
Yes.
I rolled a 19, so I'm good.
This counts as something I can use danger sense on, right?
Yes, you can definitely use danger sense on this.
19
Fine.
Vystera.
I rolled the same number twice. 19.
19, 19, 19 for Sly too. Damn.
Huh.
Squally, what you get?
Gonna wish you could fly.
What's up, Squally? What's up, Squally?
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. I was talking that whole time. 11.
Okay.
What's
So,
the save again? I thought you guys were ignoring me because I was like, hey, what's the
yeah.
save?
No,
And then
it's
no
a
one was answering.
13.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah.
so basically what happens is this. Kari also failed. So Kari is gonna fall, and Kari failed. She only got a 9, which is still not a full 5, but it's still pretty bad. So Kari loses her footing here, and she tumbles down the steps, and you like barrels into you, Squally, and you both begin to fall. You basically move a full half around the wall here. Squally, I need you to make another dexterity save. This one is just a DC 10 because oh wait a second. Oh no, you're good because we're the no because the height of the wall is different. So I was gonna say you were gonna barrel into the wall, but you're okay because where it was set is not high it's higher than where you are going, so you're fine. but you've basically moved a full halfway around the staircase. As that happens, we're going to take a second to see something you guys do not see. Blood pouring down and falling from the base of this heart. It falls and splashes at the bottom, 190 feet down below. At the base of the staircase, 4 figures walk around. They're all dressed in finery. They are, what is it called? Like many of them are dressed in clothes for the wedding, and one of them is dressed in their leather outfit that you guys had seen before, their bounded warrior garb. Rahadin is walking with the
Fuck off.
dwarf, gnome, vampire spawns, and with Esker as well. He walks up and looks like he's calm about this, but he looks up and sees, oh, it seems our guests seem to have decided they wish to be in agitation for this day. Oh, splendid. All of you, go and bring our guests down here and make sure that we can bring them directly to the Count so that he can deal with them before they cause any more trouble. Oh, and if you can find out whoever is the source of that giant light wall, make sure that we can send them down the stairs a little faster. Maybe just send them plummeting, and we can just let the Count know that one of them, unfortunately, was a little bit too agitating for us and wanted to give a fight. So take care of that, please. Going to the gnome, they have 2 bats on their shoulder that he begins to speak to, and they're going to send them kind of up, flying and keeping pace. They are going to be making their way up the tower here. It goes to Kari's turn. I'll say Squally and Kari are both prone. Kari gets up, is going to go 1, 2 to meet this sword that was flying towards Squally before. Hits it once. Misses it. That is 10 points of damage. And with Vystra's assistance on the Wall of Light, Kari shatters this thing with a strike on the sword into a wall of mist. It goes, fuck off. And then with her spiritual weapon, it's going to attack the same sword that attacked before. That is a 2, doesn't hit. All right, then it goes to Squally's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of run back stairs to where I was.
You can only get up and stand, and you're going to go 5, 10, 15 feet. You're basically only going 15 feet unless you want to dash up more.
That's fine. I do want to and I still have a sight of the heart.
You do. You're on the opposite side of the other part of the wall, so you do have sight of it, and there are no swords around you.
Perfect. I'm just gonna hit another firebolt
Sounds good.
to the heart and kind of in that wound already too.
Alrighty. This is a different
16.
side. All right, sounds good. 16 does hit.
Sorry, I can't put my there we go. That'll be 14 again. Damage.
14. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of damage. Alrighty. That firebolt hits and punches. It's in a different wound now, but with that punch, the whole heart begins to splinter. The whole outside edge of this crystalline thing begins to get cracking, and Sly, you begin to see as your nails are beginning to stab into it, the whole thing begins to get fragile. And more blood begins to come through, and you can actually see in the center of this, the core, this light is emanating out of it. But yeah, it is strong. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna stab it with my pencil right there. Yeah. Stabbed. Little holes going into this heart. Yes. I'll stab. down below for Sly. Nice. Now it's real. Okay. And I'm gonna wait a second. Let's see if I can do this safely. Pour. Is the blood pour? Yeah, there we go, baby. Oh, that's sick.
I
Oh,
love
this is
us.
so cool. Oh yeah, it's like bleeding all over the place. Oh, wow. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me just grab it. That's as cool to see. Look at
Yeah,
that.
show it closer. Show it closer.
Yeah, let's see how close I can get. Look at that. You see?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna try to
This
pin.
is this is real time you're seeing, folks. Real
Yes,
time. Steady,
exactly.
steady.
Let me just see if I can pin this. There we go. Let's see if we can. There we go. Look at that. Look at that bleed. Oh, that's sick. Watch Liam play with his props at home, everybody. Oh, drip. Oh, it's so cool. Alrighty. So, that's what's going on. Look at my cool toys, everybody. All right, cool. Enough of this nonsense. So, with all of that, we go back to Squally. That was your turn. It's going to go back to the sword's turn. Now, with Kari gone, these swords are going to go and immediately go to Wystera. And then these swords are going to attack Sly. No advantage on Sly. I got a natural 20 and a natural 6. So, Sly, you are going to take 16 points of slashing damage from the one sword, one halberd. Because yeah, even with your tail, it's gonna still hit you.
Yeah, I was
And
gonna say
now,
even if it's a nat 20, I can't really.
yeah, Wystera.
So wait,
What
I
is your
think
armor
16 is
class?
that halved?
Oh yeah, halve to 8.
Okay.
Wystera, what is your armor class?
14.
All right, one of the halberds hits you for a 14 exactly. And you
Okay.
take 4 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a concentration check.
Yeah. I had a feeling that was coming. Concentration check.
Yeah, this is
Sorry.
a Constitution saving throw. You add your Constitution
Ah,
save.
okay, thank you. Yeah. 12.
That is enough. Wall of Light holds.
Right on. Thank
Okay,
you.
so those halberds have gone. The only other one remaining is the one on Eren. So I'll roll for Eren. Natural 1. That sucks. Yeah, so just ching, stabs right into the ground. With that, Eren, it goes to your turn. Twitch is on deck.
Well, I'll attack the one in front of me again.
Alrighty, go ahead and attack the one in front of you.
Sure, I'll just whack this. Probably didn't need to whack this, but it's fine. 25.
That's gonna hit. Oh,
7 damage.
oh, I rolled 2 natural 1s on this sword because I advantage. 7 damage.
Oh yeah, because you had advantage. 7 damage, yeah.
That is exactly what you needed. Because I rolled 2 nat
Die.
1s, I think it stabs in the ground and you like smack your hammer into this thing like one-handed and you split it to the point where like you can like bat the top head of this thing like up into the air. If you want, I will allow you to make a ranged attack hitting the head of this thing towards whatever target you want.
Oh sure, I'll hit it towards the heart.
You want to hit it? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
A
Brilliant.
Oh
baseball
God.
batted towards the heart. Why not?
Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
Would you believe I rolled a natural 20?
Oh, Yes!
So this
Oh, I can't
thing
wait to hear.
ping splits, hits the ground right in the air. You one-handed go, you serve it. Go ahead and roll damage.
Like a tennis
Um,
backhand.
Get tennis back in. Call me Rafael Nadal.
Exactly.
10 damage. Nothing
Eren,
special, but still, it's fun.
ping, you send it. And through the hole that Squally had punched at the very beginning, this halberd head spins through, cracks through the crystal, goes right through the center, and like Squally, you can see this too, where the inside light gets cut and split by the halberd head, and it goes going across, and as it cuts through the center, the light goes out,
Oh,
and you see as this, oh my God, that is smoky. One second. Ooh, let's make sure we don't set the fire alarm off with that shit. It bursts and blood begins to pour all out.
Liam.
as as the entire heart explodes and falls to the ground, blood and light pouring down. If it wasn't for the giant wall of light that was here, this whole thing would basically just be dark as hell. But you guys can actually see. And Sly begins to plummet as he begins to fall
I was gonna
immediately.
ask if I noticed, was able to get off it
Land,
before then, but
land on
You're
Esker.
gonna
Land
have
on
to.
Esker.
That's gonna have to be on your turn. We'll get to
I
that in a
couldn't use a
second.
reaction or something.
Not at this very moment, because we're gonna get to that in a second. Holy
All
shit.
right.
So, because you weren't readying yourself at that point, you're basically attacking. You didn't
No,
have a
because I didn't
ready
expect
to hit
Aaron
you.
to baseball bat swing a halberd into it to get in that 20. I wasn't really
I
Yeah.
didn't think I
expecting
was
that.
gonna kill it. I thought I was like,
Oh,
I'd do a couple points of damage and we just keep going.
I heard it.
and
So you putting
Yeah.
it there is perfect.
So with that, it's Twitch's turn. What is Twitch gonna do?
all right. So Vistra has seen the four fuckers down below, or no?
Nope, nobody has seen them.
Okay, nobody has seen them. Okay. Um,
I literally said with that, I'm gonna tell you guys something that none of you see.
yeah, okay. I thought that's what it was,
You
but I thought I'd make sure.
Vistra does see three swords attacking Vistra.
Right. Yes. No, I hadn't forgotten that. Yeah. Um, yeah, okay. So, two Eldritch Blasts is one of them closest?
It's not your turn, Vistra. It's Twitch's
Oh,
turn.
sorry. Yes, I knew that. Not thinking of too many things. Um, God, what would I have Twitch do? Yeah, if you don't believe me and you don't want to allow it, I understand. But I would, even if I hadn't heard this, I would have said to Twitch at this point, because the heart's done, I would have said, look around, make sure there are no more beasts coming to attack us.
No defenses? Okay, that's totally fine. Go ahead and
So,
make an investigation check for Twitch.
okay. Gotta check. Yep. That's a solid 7 there.
Late night
Twitch is going
shift.
to be Twitch is looking around here, flies around, goes down more, begins to fly. Twitch, is Twitch invisible at this moment?
Yes. Yeah,
All
she
right.
would do that if she was looking for, yeah.
With that, Twitch is going to go down one more layer, and that's it. To be
Okay.
able to do that. Okay. But with a
Okay,
7,
thank
that's
you.
as far as Twitch goes.
Yeah,
Gonna use
yeah.
a little counter here for Twitch so we know exactly where Twitch is at. One layer. Great. With that, Sly, you're plummeting at this moment. So
Land.
let's figure this out. You're in the center of this entire space, and you're about to plummet 190 feet down.
Pardon me?
Yeah, he's 190 feet above the ground at this moment. And he's falling down there. Just so you are aware, Sly, of the scale of this, the
Mm-hmm.
maximum amount of height that you can fall is 200 feet in terms of taking 20d6 points of damage when you fall. And
But
you
I'm
are
a
raging.
cat, so I'll land on my feet.
Yes, and they will
So
And
did
break.
you
he has
take
9
that into
lives.
account?
So
Did you take that into account?
I did. Your feet will shatter. So here's what we're
All
gonna do.
right.
You
But you'll
are
land on them.
gliding, but you're gliding down right now. So
Sweet.
you have to tell me about how you're reacting to this. Like as you're falling, what's going on in your brain? You're covered in blood, like in the heart blood. You are covered in blood at this moment.
Um, okay. Um, kind of like at one moment I'm like, cool, I'm gonna get off this heart when I have the chance. And then there's the shatter and then the Wile E. Coyote freeze frame in midair, hold up the sign that says help and then fall.
God.
Yeah. Um,
Um,
I guess in my gliding, I'm gonna try and I don't know, throw myself I don't even know how to describe it. I'm gonna try and grab onto a ledge or stab into the wall or something.
Okay.
Wait, is there a railing? Wait, hold on.
There is no railing. It is basically just trying to grab onto the stairs. Um, Velocity. I don't see. This is the hard math. I gotta do hard math on this. I don't have my calculator.
I was gonna ask if there's any way I can like wrap my tail around something because it has the reach property.
Your tail to reach. Okay.
If there's something I can
Okay.
like,
So yeah, you know what? Funny enough, there is something you can use your tail to reach around to do, and I'll say it can be your reaction to do this. Because you were talking about, can I use my reaction? Normally, your tail is used as a reaction for armor class, but because there are the two flying halberds by you, if you want to use your tail as a reaction, I will let you use a sleight of hand check to try and wrap your tail around the halberd to allow yourself to grab onto it and be not falling
do it.
directly. You need to get the armor class of this sword, which is a 17.
And it's sleight of hand check.
Yes, what is your bonus to this?
Well, it's a straight roll.
Okay.
Does this
Okay.
count
and
as
I have an idea, but that's
does this count as danger sense?
Yeah, I'll allow it. I'll allow a danger
All
sense of like,
right.
I feel I'm gonna fall. Let's
That
do an
wasn't
advantage
it.
roll on
I'm in
this.
danger.
dang.
No, you didn't get it?
I rolled a 6 and a 1.
Nope.
So
Your tail is flailing wildly as you begin to plummet. So that's your reaction. I'm gonna say
now I
because
roll a
that failed.
20.
Well,
Hmm.
you shouldn't have done that because I was going to tell you to roll something else, but you just wasted that. So here's the thing. You're going to immediately go down one level because of that situation.
All right.
Um, you will continue to go down another two levels, and you got basically, I think you got how many levels you got? You got one, two,
Oh,
three, four, five levels to go. So you've gone down one, you're gonna go down another two by the
Okay,
end of this. So what are you
this whole
doing
thing.
on your turn, Sly?
Oh, is it
I
turn
don't know.
first?
Falling and trying to grab something to stop me from falling. What can I
All right.
grab onto or stab into a wall?
The best thing you could do is to, if you want, you can, okay, if you want to try to cut yourself off short of like really taking damage, you can fall and try and catch yourself at the side of the staircases that line the actual grand staircase. You can try to do that. The next best option is basically to time your movement so that you will land on the stairs themselves. That's the safest option, but it's also like where you're gonna take damage, but it will not be as much as if you were to go straight down. So it's basically like this is a tiered system of the reaction didn't work. You have two more choice chances. Um, to grab onto the side of the stairs. Oh, what would that be? I'll say that's an athletics check to do that.
Okay,
Otherwise,
I'll do.
it would be an acrobatics check to get onto the steps. So first tier you got is an athletics check.
I'll do
Um,
that one.
sounds good.
Okay. Uh, 17.
Got it. That's good. And you have advantage on it too, so because
Yeah,
you're
I'm
raging.
on. Same thing. 17.
17. Okay, so with a 17, I will say that you will be down two layers as opposed to one, but you are going to be at the lowest point of that spot. Two layers down. And you will take some strain damage on this, but two layers down is 20, basically 40 feet. Or not 40 feet, but about 60 feet. So you fell 60 feet. That's 66. It's cocked. Okay. You take 25 reduced to 12 points of damage as you feel your body like latch on and the velocity like strains your muscles, but
You
you are safe. You do not fall
way to go,
fully down.
cat.
Alrighty.
Nice catch. Alrighty. That is, I'm gonna say, half your movement to be able to do that. Do you want to do any? Or I'm gonna say that is your movement. You have your action still.
Uh,
All I really want to do is get up.
You just want to dash up.
Think so.
All right. Let me
'Cause
ask
I
you, do you want
can't
to get
get.
back onto the stairs or do you want to kind of like scale the side of this thing like by climbing?
The scaling would probably limit the chance of bumping into something else.
Maybe.
So I'll do that. I'll just like run up the side of the stairs or whatever. Just,
Alrighty. Yeah, using a full dash movement, you'll be able to get about a quarter there. Or using the dash. All right. With that, Vistra, it's your turn.
all right. So, is it our impression that the whole warping and shaking and stairs turning into slides has stopped since the heart died?
Yes, it has.
Okay. Um, so I, at this point, would be, I'd check with Twitch, see anything?
Which says the large cat man fell from the sky and is now crawling up the way of the steps.
Yes. Anything else?
Nothing yet to report.
All right. Um, so Vistra will look around, up, down, sideways, looking for anything else that might be coming to attack. Other than that, she will start heading down the staircase.
All right, you got 3 swords on you, so if you want to be doing that, you're going to take
Oh,
3 attacks of
this
opportunity.
fucking sword. I thought,
Nope.
all right. I thought I killed one.
Nope, you didn't. You did, but it was the ones attacking Sly. You got 3 on you.
Oh, all right. Right, 3 on me. Good. So, Eldritch Blast at well, never mind all that. Eldritch Blast at one of the swords.
That's going to be an attack with disadvantage because they are adjacent.
Okay, fine. Oh, well, I guess. Huh. Swords got gender?
No. It's not like, yo, you want to see my sword, bro?
They're not French or Spanish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Le
Technically, the
sword.
halberd is a French, I believe, weapon, maybe even a Spanish sword, or a Spanish weapon,
L'alberd.
but
L'alberd.
halberd.
I will attack
Albert.
you with all of my masculine might. All right.
That was the
Um,
wildest French I've ever heard.
the hell do I do with
I don't
that?
think that was French.
No, it definitely wasn't.
I attack you with my masculine might. Well,
Uh, huh. I wonder. Just a sec here. Uh, nope, 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 nope. Well, let's find out.
alrighty.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna take a shot at it. So, sorry, what happens? Disadvantage?
Disadvantage with the rolls, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do random rolls again for you. Okay, nice.
So my shortest, so 5 plus 9, so 14.
Misses.
Okay. And second, D20, too bad. 19 to hit.
19 to hit. That does hit.
Yep. And that's 11 damage.
11 damage. That is exactly the amount of damage it needed to take. You shatter this one sword right in front of you. Explodes.
Cool. Thank you.
All right. Nothing happens really on that except Sly, as you are climbing up, you immediately see 2 bats begin to come up and start to bite at your claws. They fly up and are trying to remove your claws from the wall as you are scaling it. Roll 2 times here.
Eat one.
Does a 17 hit you?
Let me. Can I roll for my AC with my tail?
You used your reaction as you were.
Oh, I already used it.
scrolling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then yes,
I
it
rolled,
does.
and I rolled a 15 as well.
Yep.
Okay, so these 2 bats have just removed your front claws. You're still on the side of this stone with your back claws, but yeah, they're trying to pull you off the side stairs right now.
Okay.
All right, now it is Kari's turn. Kari is gonna go make her way up here. Just getting back. Is going to duck under the wall of light at this point. I mean, it's already 10 feet above, but, you know, she's protecting herself with that. Spiritual weapon is going to attack one of the swords that Wystera's dealing with and misses. Okay. Squally, it's your turn now. I
Unmute
will let you
myself.
know you saw Sly plummet.
Got it. I looked down to see if he survived.
Make a
Did I
perception
see
check.
Make a what?
Sorry, you ask your question, then I'll tell you.
Did I see him survive?
Make a perception check.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, 18.
You see Sly hanging at the side. He's basically directly below you by 2 levels. You also see 2 bats flying at him and then removing his claws. And you also see currently 4 levels down, Esker and 3 vampire spawns approaching who are also crawling up the side of this steps.
They're crawling?
They're
Ew.
crawling on the
Okay.
sides as well,
I
yeah.
yelled at everyone that they're coming. And I'm gonna cast. Is Sly and the bats, are they within 120 feet of me?
Oh yeah, they're not that far from you at all. They're about 60 feet less than.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to hit one of them with a guiding bolt, one that's
Oh,
like on his claws.
sounds good.
Eviscerate that thing.
13.
That hits and essentially, yeah, guiding bolt on one of the bats.
Yeah.
You hit it and it explodes in radiant light. Dead.
Oh, that's
Nice.
helpful.
The bat?
Nice.
Like you hit the bat?
Yeah, I hit the bat.
Fantastic. Yeah, it just explodes. Yeah.
That's so cool. Thank you. That's wonderful.
Yep. Okay, fantastic. Now that goes
Yeah,
to
I tell everyone that they're coming up.
you got it. All right, the halberds are going to attack again. These ones that are hanging out in the midair, they don't really have a target now. They're going to have to. Let's see. They were by the sword. Vistra's there. They can't see Twitch. They didn't know Sly was falling. He fell pretty far. They won't be able to catch him. They can go to Eren. Yeah, they're going to go to Eren. So they can catch up to Eren here. And Eren destroyed this one over here, so that's gone. Okay, so 2 on Eren. 3, 8, they miss. 2 on Vistra. 5, and a natural 1, they miss. And that's it from the halberds. Rahadin. Now, Squally, you begin to see Rahadin beginning to make his way up. He is also, but he's running up the steps, and he is moving fast. He's also at 4th level, but he is significantly faster than everybody else. Alrighty. So, let's see here. Eren, it is your turn. You got the swords, the halberds on you. You can tell me what's going to happen. I can hear you. I'm just going to be back in a second, but yeah, let me know what you're doing.
Hitting the halberds. Buckless.
We got to start concentrating on Rahadin real quick.
The first one definitely misses.
I think we have to run. I don't think we can face Rahadin.
Actually, I should also say
We got nowhere to run to, do we?
Oh, we got the staircase going the other way that we came from.
Oh, that's true.
Because there's 2 exits there. Or we go
Okay.
through the
doesn't
bridge.
matter. Both my attacks missed.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
no. Yeah, I
Well,
think we
the thing is, I can use this wall of light, though.
is it gonna work against Rahadin?
Yep.
Both attacks miss. Okay. That's everything you do then?
It sure did.
Alrighty. It's now Twitch's turn.
Okay.
Um, before my turn ends,
Yes.
I was gonna say actually that I think Eren, in a moment of panic, seeing that his friend started falling because of him, and he did not mean to do that at all, kind of just instinctively went into a rage and
Okay.
essentially just like blacked out. Um, that doesn't change anything. I still missed with both my attacks, but I am now raging.
Sounds good. Were they reckless attacks or no?
They were reckless,
Okay, good to know. All
so
right,
yeah.
got it. Twitch.
All right. I believe Vistra would not, but Twitch would have seen what's going on with Sly right now?
Yes.
Yeah, because Twitch was down 1 level. Okay, well, to no one's surprise, Twitch is going to go after that second bat.
Got it. And Twitch can go 5, 10,
Vistra doesn't
20.
need to say anything. Twitch is just like, you little fucker.
Twitch is able to get there, even at going down 2 levels. So there you go. Go ahead and make an attack.
Okay, thank you. 15 to hit.
That's going to hit, and the minimum damage will be able to kill this thing as Twitch stabs the stinger, and the bat's head basically explodes.
Poof!
All right. So that's Twitch. Sly, it's your turn.
Fly is not here.
Oh, where'd Noah
Oh,
go?
Sly's power went out.
Yeah, same thing happened to me. I don't know if it was a short park thing.
Okay.
I'm
Good.
just on my laptop, so like I didn't lose everything, but literally my power like surged out and came right back on.
Okay, good to know. So for Sly, we might get him just to be like kind of climbing back up to meet everybody. Yeah, he'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Getting close to where everybody's at on the first floor. But with that, Vistra, it's your turn.
all right.
You still have 2
So,
swords on you.
yep, and I also heard Squally. So, how many feet away is Rahadin? Because he's
Oh
moved
man,
ahead of
he
the other
is,
4 now,
yeah,
right?
he is 40, 80, 120. He's at least 150 feet away.
Okay, all right. Yep, not yet. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Eldritch Blast at a sword again with
Alrighty.
still with disadvantage.
Yep.
That's funny. It adds up to exactly what the disadvantage was. So 15 to hit.
That misses.
Shit. And 16.
That misses as well.
Damn it. Okay.
The halberds begin to sweep around you for that. All right.
Okay.
The vampires begin to advance. They are getting up there. They're basically matching with Rahid. They're basically like right behind him as he's getting there. All right, it's Kari's turn. Kari's coming up to help out with Eren. Kari's actually gonna pick up the halberd that's right next to her. She's gonna take up and swoop it down. Um, miss. Ah, miss on that too. And like she swings it down, and not only does she swing it, but it just like almost like lands out of her hand, and she swoops around. But yeah, completely misses with those. She's gonna use a spiritual weapon. Misses.
Noah's back.
Great. Squally, it's your turn.
How far are they from us, the vampires?
They're a few 100 feet away, basically. They're 150 feet away from all of you.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just reading my holy symbol things really quickly here. Yeah, I should wait a while because I need them to be within 30 feet. Um, what weapons do I see still fighting people?
There's 4 left. You can kind of see the ones that Eren and Kari are dealing with. You can't really see the ones that are fighting Wystera because of the wall of light.
Okay, well, I'll aim a firebolt at one of the ones that Kari.
Sounds
Are
good. I'll
they
roll randomly
are they
for you too.
covered?
They're not covered. No.
Okay. Oh, well, that's 2.
Yeah, that's gonna miss.
Noise. I am going to move closer to Vistra, or sorry, to Aaron and Kari to get closer to the group.
Got it. Okay, you're almost there. You'll make it on your next turn. All right. That then takes us to the halberds. I'll let you know, Sly, that um we basically just had you move a little bit faster up higher. Vistra, you're gonna get hit twice. You
Yep.
take 5. You take 8 points of slashing damage. I need you to make 2 concentration checks.
Sorry, 5 damage plus 8 damage?
No, you take 8 total.
Oh, 8 total. Okay.
From the 2 hits, but you get hit twice, so I need you to make 2 concentration checks.
Yeah, you bet. I'm just writing down the damage first. Hey, first one. 18.
You're good.
Come on, baby. Ha! 21.
Yeah, you're good. You do not lose concentration on that wall. Alrighty. Rahadin rushes up another almost half of this thing. He is speeding his
Wow.
way up. Um,
Little fucker's fast.
yeah, he is.
He's angry.
All right, Eren, your turn. And then Twitch is on deck.
Okay. I will attempt to attack the halberds that I missed last time.
Sounds good.
Black West. 21.
That's hitting.
First one's 15 damage. 16 damage.
16 damage, all right. Hits really well.
And then 23 to hit.
It's gonna hit as well.
And 10 damage.
You destroy another halberd. Bang! Smack it as it falls down, plummeting down. Do you do anything else, or that's it?
No, I'm staying right there with Kari.
All right, Twitch. What's Twitch up to?
Okay. So, yeah. So Twitch psychically asks me what should I do?
What should I do, Master of the
Uh,
Shadow? What should I do?
you see down below all those little vampire spawn way down, like not the first fucker, but way
Yes.
past. How would you
Yes.
like to poison one of those?
I do not have access to poison. My psychic ability to penetrate
Psychic.
through, and
Yes,
I would
sorry,
very
I'm a little
much.
stressed.
Is this
Yes.
what pleases the Shadow Mistress?
Oh, it would very much please me if you could cause one of those spawn some trouble.
Twitch is going to go invisible and is going to start going down levels to catch and intercept the spawn. You can let her know which ones to go after. There's the gnome, the dwarf, and then there's Esker.
Yeah, I'm suggesting the dwarf.
Dwarf. Got it. All right. Sly, you are currently getting closer to your group. Do you keep scaling?
Um, y- where am I in relation to the vampires? Where are they all?
They are on the 4th level. You are nearing the 1st. So they're not and they're not really close. Rahadin is getting closer to you though. He could be
Are
at you
they,
at 1, 2, 3, 4 turns.
bless you,
Oh, sorry, I
bless
thought
you.
it was.
Bless you.
Um, okay, so I'm on the first, and then what floor is everyone else on?
Everybody else is on the top floor right now. So they're like on the 1st. Or sorry, oh, I keep forgetting that there's like one level down. That's how my counter has been going. My apologies. So you're currently one level, like almost away from everybody.
Okay, well, I'll go up and join everyone then.
You're still gonna again, sorry, you're 2 levels down away from everybody. You'll be one level away from everybody as opposed to getting up to there. But you just want to get
Okay,
closer to
then I'll do
everyone.
that. Yep.
30, 35, 40. All right, you are one level down and you are about halfway to getting to everyone else. All right. Thank you, sir, for that. Bistro, your turn again.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go after these 2 swords with Eldritch Blast again.
Sounds good.
Fuck off. 15 to hit.
That misses.
Ah, there we go. 25 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
All right. 14 damage.
Ooh. You shoot out right towards and split one of these pole arms in half. They are still standing, both of them, but they are both nearing full destruction. Alrighty. The vampires, they are making their approach. Getting closer. All right. Now it goes back to Kari. Kari's going to attack the sword that remains with her and Eren. Hits. I think that just hits. Yeah, it does. She hits twice, and she's using the halberd. Cocked. That's 9. That's 5. 9, 5. Which one was it? That one. 9 damage. 5 damage. Okay, it's still up, but it's pretty bent up. With that, it goes to Squally. Oh, wait, first, spiritual weapon. The sword misses. Squally, your turn.
Uh, let's keep fighting the swords. I'll get a little bit closer to Kari and Eren.
You'll go right at the end. Right there. You can see the sword. It's about 10 feet away from you.
I want to hit it with firebolt.
Sounds good.
13.
Oh yeah, that's gonna miss.
Oh.
Sorry. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 swords on Vistra.
Wait,
1.
sorry, how far are they now? They're like 100 feet away?
Rahadin is basically like, yeah, getting close to like 120. He's getting close.
Okay.
2 turns.
Miss, miss, and one more on Vistra. That's a miss as well. They completely miss. All right. Rahadin See what he does. Okay. He's gonna rush up another half, and then he's gonna jump. Like what happens is you see him leap across, like just across this whole thing, and he misty steps to get himself basically. Yeah, he runs across. How much can he go? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, he leaps across and then he misty steps to get a full extra layer. Sly, he is 1.5 levels away from you. It goes to Eren, then Twitch, and then Sly. Eren, this sword is right in front of you still, and then there's 2 more by Wystera.
Okay, I'm gonna try to take this one out.
Sounds good.
It won't do this time. Um, 20 to hit.
That hits.
There it is.
Hmm.
16 damage.
Boom! That halberd splinters and falls away.
And then am I able to get to Vistra?
Yes, you can.
All right, I'll hit one of those.
Sounds good.
22 to hit.
Oh, that hits, baby.
Oh, that's way worse. 8 damage.
8 damage. Still enough to destroy that one.
Oh,
Boom. Vistra hit that one just recently for 14 damage,
nice.
and now it explodes. All right, Twitch's turn. Twitch is still going after the dwarf.
Yep.
All right, going down another level. Twitch will basically be invisible and on top of them. Cannot do anything at this current moment, but will be able to... Actually, you know what? Twitch knows that they're coming. Twitch is going to ready an action and then attack when they show up. I'll just do that for you there, David. Just be like, yeah, Twitch knows what's up. Sly, your turn.
Okay. Um. What are those little bars across the circle?
That's the wall of light.
Ah, am I gonna be hooped if I go through that?
No, because it's on the main floor, the main level. You're fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's right above the main level. It was connecting with the heart before. You were hooped if you were to really beef your check to get onto that heart before, but you're okay.
Yeah. Well, I think I'll just continue up to join the rest of the group.
Alrighty, you are now on the main floor with them. You're only just like halfway away from everybody else. So
Yep.
it's now Vistra. It's your turn. There was only one sword remaining right in front of you.
Yep. Gonna take 2 shots at that. Eldritch Blast.
It's good.
19 plus 9, 28 to hit.
That hits.
And where did my freaking D10 go? Sorry, there it is. 8 damage.
It is still up. You shoot it. It is just basically the hook end of this thing split across, but it's going to jab right into your eye.
Be really good sauce if I could blow on it and have it disappear, but I guess not, eh?
No.
16. 25 to hit.
That hits.
Come on, baby. All I need. Come on. 6 plus 5, 11 damage.
That one little hook piece of metal evaporates with the force energy, just turns into absolute oblivion and is
Yes.
destroyed.
Thank you.
Alrighty. So, vampires and Rahadin are on their way. I'm going to let you all know in this moment, Twitch is going to be able to make an attack with advantage at this current moment, but we're kind of coming out of a combat round for you guys here in a second. So, make an attack roll for Twitch
Okay.
with advantage.
You. 6 and 18. Thank you. 23 to hit.
18 hits. I will roll that con save. They succeed, so they'll take half damage from the psychic damage.
Okay. The D4 is a 2, so 5 piercing damage.
All right, that's halved.
And we have a 6, a 5, and a 3. So 11, 12, 13, 14. So 7 psychic.
Alrighty. And Twitch reveals herself right to these vampires as that stab goes in. Let's just see here quickly. Because it's going to come to their turn once that happens. I'm going to make some attacks for them with Twitch.
Is there any chance that she comes from behind them so they don't all see her?
It doesn't, I mean,
She's pretty smart little imp.
yeah, but then she still has to commit to the sting and then emerges immediately. So
Yeah,
it
okay.
will hold them up, but they are going to get attacks. One hit, miss, miss, miss.
Hell
Wow.
yeah.
Only one hits
Stormtrooper.
Twitch. So they hit with, what is it, their claw. So I'm going to tell you right now, all Twitch needs, I mean, Twitch will be able to go invisible here in a second, but we'll see how this goes. Twitch takes 9 points of slashing damage, but Twitch's actual damage output has 10 HP. So with that,
Yeah.
Twitch has 1 hit point left. Keep track of that. For the sake of this, I'm going to say Twitch will go invisible. They will have attacks with disadvantage on Twitch as Twitch will fly up towards you guys.
Okay.
If you are okay with that, unless you want Twitch to do something else.
No, that makes total sense. Thank you.
Yeah. Disadvantage rules. That's still going to hit Twitch, I think. Yeah, 1 will still hit Twitch.
Ah,
But I think what this one's going to do is grab Twitch, not kill Twitch, just simply grabbing and grappling Twitch. So that way, Twitch is in their hands.
okay. Fair.
And that will be Esker.
Figures.
Okay. So, coming out of the combat basically at this moment, you guys see that Rahadin and the group are making their way up to all of you. Now, you're all kind of coming together, but you don't have a lot of time. You basically have to react. Like you have 2 turns of actions essentially before Rahadin will get up to your maybe 3 turns of actions.
Jeepers. Okay, Rahadin is how many feet away from me right now?
From you, um, Rahadin is essentially like 60 feet coming up here.
And how close am I to the wall of light?
I mean, you're 20 feet away from that,
'Cause I
basically.
slipped a bit, didn't I? Yeah, okay. So you're suggesting we can take some actions right now?
You all have 3 turns of actions, basically.
Okay, but it's not my turn yet. Okay, cool.
Yeah, we're kind of like it's basically enough time for you guys to think about what it is that you want to do at this point. Sly, I will say you will be able to get here with everybody. And the spiritual weapon will probably disappear by the end of this. unless Kari wants to use it for stuff. But yeah, you're all together here at this moment. And Kari's going to be asking, all right, what's the plan here? We got some guys coming in right now. Fuckers. All right.
I need them to get closer, but I think I can use this amulet to help.
I can help as well.
I need them much closer, like 30 feet.
I need them 60 feet from.
Well, maybe if you start and I ready mine for when they get close. Everyone else just hit them with what you got.
We're staying and fighting.
I think we start with that. I mean, we will have. It looks like Rahadin will be on us well before the other fuckers, so we have a moment. If we can't, then maybe we run. I don't know, but I don't know. I'd like to collapse this whole tower right on top of them, but I don't think we have that ability.
Can we get
Probably
behind?
not.
Like, can we get behind the wall before they come up to us?
Unfortunately, the way that Wystera had positioned the wall is that it's 10 feet above the steps, so anyone can easily bypass it. It's not deterring anything. The only thing it was going to be able to deter was some of the flying swords that were flying directly through it. So it's basically occupying, giving you guys light. Because otherwise it would be complete darkness.
Yeah.
It is going to be also obscuring your vision if you go up as high as the highest point here from like certain portions of this, certain portions of the staircase. So the where you guys are going to want to align yourselves is pretty important here. It basically depends where you guys want to position yourselves to kind of hold out and stand against these guys.
Yeah, I want to position myself basically level with the wall of light. I want to be near it.
You want to basically be like underneath that one position where it's like you will see everything and
Yeah.
okay, so you're kind of like midway. Got it?
Yeah.
Squally, where are you gonna stand?
Close to Vistra. Like, I think we should all kind of stay together if we can.
All right. Do you want to be in front of Wystera, behind Wystera?
Mind.
All
I'll
right.
wait
You
until
want to
she does what she does.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna say Wystera will be kind of like before you in the staircase. Where is everybody else at this moment?
Um, Ideally, I'd like to be kind of in, like, I don't, in the front, like, I kind of wherever they're coming up,
Yeah.
ideally, kind of in front of my friends.
Okay.
Same.
You can
But I
give
don't
me a
know if they're kind of all just converging, so.
well, you can tell. So essentially, it's like this giant circle for the
Yeah,
staircase, and they're going up the steps. So if you want to, you can meet them earlier on the stairs. It's basically like deciding if you want to meet them, like how early you would want to meet them. You could be higher up on the stairs to stay and protect Squally and Vistra if anything happens, or you can be lower to
yeah,
like
it's more
face
like
off with
I
them.
want to be the first thing they would hit if they start throwing stuff at us.
Okay.
Like, but I'll stay close to the group. I just want to be like the shield.
Okay.
Oh,
So if you want to be close to the group where you could move to them, I'm gonna say that where you're gonna be is basically a quarter of the staircase down from where Vistra and Squally are. So that way you have enough movement to catch up to both of them in case anything happens, but you're also lower down the steps. And I think Kari is going to stand right next to Vistra and Squally so that they are benefiting from Kari's aura for that. The spiritual weapon would disappear. What happens next, as you all kind of position yourselves and stand here, takes you a couple turns to do this. I'm gonna make a note. You will all have one turn basically to act before they will get to you, especially with Rahadin. The other vampires are delayed. They're going to be 2 turns away.
2 turns away?
They're going to be 2 turns, but Rahadin is pretty fast on his feet because Twitch essentially
Range there.
interfered with them. So you guys will have basically 2 turns. Well, actually, let me be fair. Because they were 3 levels and Rahadin was 2.
Because he really left them behind with the Misty Step, didn't he?
Yeah, he really did. So they're going to be 3 turns away.
Thanks.
Yeah, don't thank me. Thank this guy who really wants to kill you. All right. As Rahadin begins to make his way up, he kind of rounds the corner, but he stops running at this point, not even breaking a sweat. He gets to a point where the bright light is emanating and he can see all of you kind of clearly, Kari a little bit less. But he looks up at all of you. Was it really such a difficult request to make sure that the wedding was just simply able to go off without a hitch?
Yes.
You tried to assassinate me.
I don't know anything about that.
How am I supposed to help if you tried to kill me?
Oh, my dear Squally, there are many, many ways for us to be able to bring back an obedient servant for Strahd. And I'm certain that your friends will be able to figure out exactly how they will be useful. You know, my master very much wants to enjoy taking care of all of you himself. But I have to say, it's been a very long time for me since I first was able to quench my own thirsts, and I have to say you have all been rather persistent in irritating me as well. I don't think he's going to mind if I can at least give a couple scratches, and maybe one of you, just one of you, can be absent from your meetings. So I think that is what we're going to strive for. Do any of you volunteer yourselves? All right. He's going to pull out his saber to his side. I guess it's my lucky day, and I get to pick which of you I toss down these stairs. And that is where we're going to end our session tonight.
What a dick. Not you.
Yeah.
What a dick is right.
Gotta kill him.
Yeah, we gotta put
Alrighty.
this guy down. We gotta put this
Shit.
guy down. Enough.
Well, everybody, looks like next time we're going to have a showdown on the staircase. So we will see you all
I knew.
in a
Hoe
couple
down on
weeks. Thank you all so much for joining us for this. Thanks for sticking around. Sorry I was sick, but I appreciate everybody for going through all this. This was a lot of fun. We will
Appreciate
see
you
you
for
all.
DMing while you're sick.
Yeah, you did great.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Thanks. And want to thank our special lovely Heart. What I'm going to do here is I actually remember the business card for the people who got me this. They are artisanal candle makers and kind of do a bunch of witchy stuff as well. And they're from Edmonton. This thing is really freaking cool. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, like, in the description, leave a link either to their website or just their information on social media. I'm also going to tag them and give them a huge big old thanks for letting us use, or not letting us use, I bought this, but making such a cool thing to have featured in our little game here today.
100%.
Yeah, this thing is super sick. I'm going to put a little etch mark, like a little line, drive a line right down.
And they're
Yeah.
called. Yeah. Did you say they're called artis?
No, I don't know the
No.
name, so I don't remember
Ah,
their name. It was
okay.
a few months ago that I got this, but oh, I broke my
Gotta
pencil
look
inside
it
of
up.
it. That's fair. Nice.
Oops.
Yeah, I get that right inside. Ugh. Get a pencil head right inside of it. Um, yeah, what was it? Oh yeah. Here, I'm gonna put this chainsaw right into the side of it for you right there, because that was the one that you used there, Aaron. So here, look at that.
Nice.
Yeah,
Sweet.
that's the stuff, baby.
To commemorate me almost killing Sly, which sent me into a bit of a panic.
Yep.
No kidding.
Kill him
What?
though.
I
Yeah.
was like, oh, I'll just do like 2 damage to this heart and nothing's gonna happen. And then he's like, oh, you killed it, and Sly's falling out of the sky. And I was like, no, no, that's not what I wanted.
Back,
No.
go back.
Good.
Yeah, that's what happens when you roll a natural 20 in our beef.
This is like when I
Um,
killed that guy with fucking Zoom
Zumaria.
Yar.
Yeah, that's funny. It's like, that's not what I
Right?
wanted. It's just so cool. I love it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being a part of this. And yeah, we will see you in 2 weeks. Take care.